screen. Because mine's black.
There we go.
My words.
Oh no!
Now everyone should hear us.
I quit saying the offensive shit now, guys. Come on.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we missed something completely. Use code CO6 at W to get 10%.
Oh,
That's
God.
3 times today.
Why does Debbie get
Wow.
the D anyways?
Because W's got a little D.
Oh, that's not a selling point.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
It's not about
Got
how
personal
it's not about
real
how
fast.
big the W is. It's how you use the W. I'm gonna shut up now.
It's not the size of the W, but the motion of the W is what you're saying. All right.
Should the screen be black? Just quick question.
What's
No.
It's
No.
just black. It says game paused and it's black.
No, I have all the characters, so I was going through everybody's characters.
I mean, the
to see
game
what
is
everyone could
paused,
do.
but it's not black.
Oh, here we
I
go.
just-
Okay, cool. I reloaded.
I just can't click on the elf. The elf is unknown. Damn
Yeah,
it.
okay, we got a cool little splash screen now. Everything's good. Just should have done it when the sound
All
was
right.
off, so no one would have known. Okay.
Okay.
I was
So
clicking on
here it is.
everybody's
I
characters.
got my
gotta
notes
feel
up.
for you all do. Everyone's got more spells than me.
And I know why.
I got
that's
no
black.
spells.
Okay. No, I know.
Yeah, one person didn't have very
for
many spells.
Some
I only have
reason-
5. And they're all getaway spells.
Got a bunch of
Let's
spells.
see. Lighting. Here we go.
Either using it to charm people, charm monsters, or a quick step away. Fuck y'all, I'm leaving. Either going to be my friend or I'm leaving you. Fuck you.
Oh no, it thinks I'm Fran again.
I see the opening screen again.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why
It's-
it's on the screen. It's showing up black as well for the map when it shouldn't.
Oh, so that's what you're saying. Those black was a map. We
Okay.
No
had the
token
starting
vision.
screen.
in the
Oh, it's
scene.
probably because I don't have your tokens on there. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And it's paused.
We're falling
damn it,
in endless
pause.
Well, it's
void.
going to be paused because we haven't started yet, and I'm not going to start your times. You know,
Oh, we're timed from the start? Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
Well, no, I don't want time to pass if it doesn't have to.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Now you should see.
We're all there.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I thought everything was good with that one, but apparently it wasn't. But all right, so we're ready to start. Let me take a sip of drink here. Okay. Let me change the music too.
This is beautiful.
All right, so it's early morning, and the sun rises over the eastern horizon onto a sprawling coastal city. Its skyline adorned with majestic spires, and it's already bustling with activity. The sun's warm rays bathe the vibrant streets, casting a golden glow upon the diverse inhabitants going about their daily lives. Welcome to Port Haven, a city of wonders, secrets, and untold adventures. Nestled on the edge of the Azure Sea, this thriving metropolis serves as the melting pot of cultures, a haven for those seeking riches, fame, and a chance to rewrite their destinies. On one street, just off the docks, holds a bustling marketplace where merchants display their exotic wares and haggle with eager customers. The air is thick with the aroma of exotic spices and sounds of lively conversations in countless languages. Here, in the heart of Port Haven, dreams are woven, promises made, and fortunes won or lost. In these streets, heroes are born and legends are forged. Adventurers from far and wide gather, drawn by the lure of hidden treasure, games of chance, and the possibility of carving their names into the annals of history. But amidst the grandeur and allure, darkness lurks in the corners, waiting for those willing to embrace it. In the underbelly of Port Haven, secret deals are made, and alliances of necessity are formed. Someone once said, "A well-made plans begin and derail in taverns," but it is not within these dimly lit enclaves where the clinking of glasses mixes with the murmur of hidden plots where our story begins. Instead, it begins outside of a dungeon, where instead of entering, someone is exiting, or perhaps tossed is a better phrase. A female tabaxi is thrown from the gates into the cobblestone streets, Secret Dust has finally been released after 5 years. Many would head to the aforementioned tavern after 5 years of incarceration, but Dust has other plans in mind to meet an old friend and gather others with riches and revenge on her mind. For tonight, the fates have aligned and all your destinies intertwine. And we're ready to go. So Dust saunters down the street and heads on over to Monaco Manor. She walks in, lively. There are people playing games of chance, cards all over the place. But her eyes beeline towards one table directly where another tabaxi is sitting playing cards with some other players. Saunters over, her tail sashaying as she sits down before the other tabaxi and the other players playing, and she asks for her deals and she gets her cards, and she looks over at the other tabaxi, and they recognize each other. And the other tabaxi is, of course, Leaf.
You're late.
I've been late for 5 years. That's what happens when you're thrown in jail. What do you want from me?
I thought your release was a little earlier today.
I had to get cleaned up. The shower's there, not so kosher, if you will. Tried to stay away. Yes. Took a little time. Listen, I needed a spa day before I arrived. Okay, I needed to get groomed. I needed the fur, tangles. There was a lot of bad things going on. So I got a little later,
Yeah.
but I'm here.
They say self-care
I'm ready.
first. You ready?
I have a proposition for you, my friend.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure everybody needs money. I know I definitely need it after 5 years. I think we need to take down a manor house. Actually, 3.
Bold. Do you have a plan?
I always have a plan. What I don't have is people. But I think perhaps you may be able to help out with that one.
What size job do you think this is? 3, 4?
5, 6, maybe.
I know some people.
We need a magic man,
Do we have to?
Yes, we definitely do. The scene transfers over to the city of Abendon and the Magic College of Sodersurth. Inside, various wizards, different renown, are studying. One particular wizard, a half-elf named Renner, is within. Renner?
Renor is mainly looking at a lot of these other studious wizards, really trying to figure out why they spend their time stuck in books the way that they do, and he just sort of continues muttering to himself. I don't really understand why this is cool. Annette said that this would be a really fun thing to do, but I don't really think that this is very fun at all.
And is Renner in class currently, or is he just walking the halls?
Just kind of out in the like a sort of like a circular open space in the library, because Annette told him that that's where he needed to be, so that's where he's sitting, and just kind of he has his spell book, and everyone else is pulling all these other books, and he's pretty tentative to go near those, so he's just kind of hanging out with his own.
All right, so as you glance over out the window when you're doing stuff, you see 2 ears. Very feline ears poking out in the window, and kind of lifts up a little bit. You see 2 eyeballs. One winks, and it goes back down again.
And in that sort of moment where it pops up, he just sort of goes.
A tail comes up and goes back down again.
He tries to think really hard, and he stands up, and you can see him sort of just like tracing its way. If I go out this door and then I go out the other door and then that one takes me outside, I think I can. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, God damn it.
And then he starts to
God damn
try
it.
and move his way out to the building to where he thinks that window is.
Leaf is gonna look up again, and a little eye poke out, and his claw is gonna kind of scratch the window, and you're gonna feel like a sharp pain as out of his claw he shoots in and psychic whispers, and he's in your mind now. Do you not know how to get outside? Really?
I know how to get outside. This is fully out loud. I know how to get outside, but I'm just trying to remember where I think you are.
Shh. This is psychic.
Psychic, right? And then back in your mind, he just goes, "Sorry, you have to tell me, because if you don't tell me, then I don't always know."
Right. All right. You go out the door. You take a left,
Mhm.
and then a right, and then the double doors that's the way out. I'll meet you there. We have
And he
business to discuss.
just like hardcore like turns on a heel and follows those instructions until he reaches where he needs to be.
Are you bored here in wizard school?
I mean, Annette thinks that it's a really good idea for me to be here because she says that I have a lot of skills that this place would really help. But I keep seeing people walk outdoors and go home, and they always look really sad when they leave. And I don't really want to be sad, and I'm a lot happier doing other things.
I have a job for you.
Oh, that makes me happy. What kind of job?
Come, let's talk. I'll put
Okay.
my arm around him and kind of lead him where it's a place more discreet.
And you just hear me go, wait, this kind or this kind? I hear on mute. Okay, this kind. Got it.
So, do I need to actually explain this scene, or what we're doing here? I don't.
Well, I mean, you got to give him the invite. I just said.
Oh, I thought he accepted already.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to tell him where to go.
You said job, so I'm following you wherever you want to go. So if we want to skip to the next person, we absolutely can.
Yeah, it's an invite for it's for a couple days from now. But yeah, so the invite he gives you is to meet at the Belafonte Estate in Port Haven. And that's where you.
Is it okay if I just go now? Because if I stay here, then I might forget.
I'm gonna hand him an actual physical map that I've drawn in preparation for this. But it's like a big cartoon map that has like smiley faces on it and like just kind of recognizable landmarks, just to try and get, because I know he can't read.
Does it self-destruct like Instructor Gadget style?
Like, how does he do spells if he can't read?
I think he's really a sorcerer and he doesn't know it.
So we go back to Secret Dust and Leaf at Monaco Manor, and Secret Dust is like, "What about the razor? We could use a tracker. It's a very convenient thing to have in a job. What's he been up to?"
Just petty stuff, small jobs. I think he'd be interested. He's looking for a big score.
Transition to the city of Saltmarsh, where you see a shop and the window explode, and you hear shouts and screams as a raven-like creature jumps out the window and runs down the street, bag in hand, coins flowing from it as he runs down the street. Razor.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't pronounce it right.
It's
spells razor,
Razor. It's Razor. Yeah, you just see the fucking Kenku form just bolting, has a bag in hand. Fucking dick dips around in a corner, does a large loop around, climbs up the top of the building, not sure why he's there, jumps off the building. Eventually ends up under a bridge with only like 5 gold left in that. Like, I should have been better with this shit.
Did you say you jumped off a bridge and you went under the bridge kind of?
Yeah,
deal?
he fucking just all over town until he ends up under a bridge.
Okay, so as you jump off the bridge and you land, you think it's kind of safety. You hear a purr behind you, You see the female tabaxi kind of leaning against the wall, chewing on a toothpick. That's very smooth, my friend. Very smooth.
You are still very hard to hear.
I'm hard to hear.
No. He says that Dust.
Oh. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if it was me or about. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they may be after you here pretty soon. You may need a change of scenery. How about a job in Port Haven? How does that sound?
Does it pay good?
Oh, my friend, the pay is extremely good. And she hands you a card. And she's like, Belafonte Estate, 2 days, Port Haven. Be there.
Delfontaines or Belfontaines? Delfontaines are assholes.
Bellefontaine. Belafonte. Okay. See, I'm listening to you. Belafonte. It was you. Delfontaine. Yeah. Belafonte Estate in Port Haven.
I'll be there.
Go back to Dust and Leaf speaking again. And he's Dust is like, so Leaf, we got 2 people. Do you know a good con man, perhaps?
I think I do. She's at a healing retreat right now, but she might be available.
She shifts over to a
Healing
power spire of a
retreat.
sprawling botanical estate. You see Lilou Lefebvre, I'll pronounce it my own way. Lilou Lefebvre has been enjoying a healing shamanistic retreat with workshops run by an old friend. Lilou?
I am just returning to my tower spire in the Moonstone Palace of the shamanic retreat. When I enter into the room, I notice that it seems I've caught a little something in my trap. There is a large Aarakocra prince who's tried to fly in through my window and got caught in my booby trap. He's now hanging upside down, suspended by one talon. How embarrassing for him.
Leaf?
Oh, do I walk in then?
Figure out, I don't know. If you just walk in on this, it's up to you. You tell me how you're getting there.
So I think Leaf also comes in through the window, but fortunately this trap has also already been sprung. He kind of like, so there's this big Eric Cocker that's trapped in, and Leaf kind of bounces into it like, what the? Okay.
He's a silly
I-
boy. He thinks I'll marry him someday. How are you,
Well,
darling?
nice.
It's been ages. It's so lovely to see you.
It has been lovely. Nice to see you. I see you've caught yourself some kind of prince. I hope you can mind wipe this experience away.
Experiences are what part of the tapestry of a beautiful existence, if you ask me. Every little thing has its own, it's a little jewel in the cosmos of life.
Well, seeing as it's semi-private here, he's gonna flick out a card towards Lilou with the Belafonte estate. If you want something a little more exciting and a lot more lucrative than whatever this is, 2 days. And then Leaf is just gonna kind of Batman back out the window.
Now that's how you win a girl. I'm gonna just jump out the window after him.
Don't you know a cat always lands on their feet?
Just like feather fall.
You're not supposed to follow.
Oh, it's 2 days. 2 days. Okay, never mind. Well, on in the garden. It's nice.
Oh,
down
and I don't
here.
think we explained what Lilou is. We've thrown a lot of tabaxis around. We mentioned a half elf and a raven.
that's right.
Lilou is
I'm a beautiful Angora albino herringon bunny lady with an immaculate little like Victorian frippery, a little cravat, lots of floral accents, and long flowing Angora fur.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We switch back over to the Monaco with Leaf and Dust. And Dust goes, I'm thinking about bringing the youngin' in.
Sparkles?
Yeah. She's been doing a lot of little jobs, but I think it's the time she gets a good payday.
She's brash. She's been after the nobility lately.
Scene transfers over to Winterfell, where Sparkles has been acting as a noble, going around different estates, seeing what everyone has. Currently, she is in a tavern, looking for her next payday. Sparkles?
So, here at the bar. She's in kind of a leather bustier kind of skirt, showing off as much skin as she thinks she would be necessary to get what she wants. Still has a cloak on her.
As much fur, maybe.
And takes her drink, drinks it, scoops out the area. She sees something she likes. She walks over, and it's a male, an elf. So she goes and she gets onto her tippy toes and goes into his ear, purring about what a fun time and how beautiful and great it would be to have some more time together. And you see his eyes kind of change a little bit, and he gets a little cloudy. She does a little thing with her hands, and he decides that he's going to follow her around. She's a female wearing quite a lot of jewelry. She likes that. So she takes her new friend along with her, and they start chit-chatting with the female as she's gently touching and caressing the female on her face, her hair, her neck, her hands. And then she takes her male and the female, and they just walk and casually go back to the bar to get a drink. She drinks a little bit with the two of them before she slightly slips away between both of them. And then she's looking around some more, a little bit further in the tavern this time, for anything else that she might see that she likes. Oh, by the way, the female's jewelry seems to have disappeared, but with the drink she has, she doesn't seem to have noticed. And then she moves on. She sees some more people talking at a table. She just gently goes over, drink in hand, joins the table like nothing happened, starts in with the conversation. Again, always very touchy with everybody she meets, everybody she talks to. She likes to be very hands-on, as you might say. Touching gently, very, very, very in an elegant manner. Always their hands, their shoulders, their waist. Always touching just featherly, almost not there if you were paying attention, or if they're drunk enough.
There's a lawsuit in the process here.
She's
not
young.
even from the theft.
She's young. She seems innocent. Nobody ever seems to notice or question her. They like her friendly manner, the fact that she's always so easily to get into a conversation, get close, get next to them. So they put their arms around her. She gets close. She cuddles up. She has her drink. She likes to move around from table to table, never staying any one place for too long. She keeps moving around. About a half hour in, she's about done with this place and about ready to leave to go find another tavern that might have something shiny that might pique her interest, or at least
as you're
something
getting ready
gorgeous.
as you get ready to start leaving the tavern, you at a corner of your eye, you kept seeing movement. You saw like something run over this way, something kind of move over that way, and you never could catch it at what you saw. And as you walk in the door, you felt something kind of brush by you. And when you turn around, there's nothing there. And you reach in your pockets to find the loot that you just freshly took from everyone inside, and it's gone. And replaced with it is a card that says to meet at the tavern you were headed to next down the street. And so you head on over there, and seated at a table is Secret Dust. Just kick back, one leg up, having a drink as you walk in.
What do you want? I want my stuff back. I know you took it.
She pulls out a pouch and she drops it on the table. She's like, pretty impressive score you had there. However, I don't know if a noble is the best disguise to be stealing things from the guild. I don't think that's work. But this is nothing. What is this? With this drinks for the next couple days? Is that what you took here? How about I offer you something a little more lucrative? Bigger payday.
Is it going to have anything shiny in it?
There are always shinies, my dear. Always shiny. And he slaps another card on the table, and it says to meet at the Belafonte Estate in Port Haven in 2 days.
She's going to slide a hand her stuff back.
Got to steal this right from the movie. He looks down. He's like, that was quick. Very good. Very good. Didn't even notice that the pouch was taken off the table as he handed the card over.
I'll think about it, but I am enjoying the fact that I get free meals, I get free stuff.
Darling, have you ever been to Port Haven? Trust me. At the very least, you'll come out of this being pampered for 2 days in a very nice hotel room. So, if I were you, show up.
I'll think about it.
So the sheen switches over back to Leaf and Dust, and they're talking. And he's like, "It's going to be very." She's like, "It's going to be very expensive, most likely to get all the things we need for this. But I think I have someone in mind, as a benefactor, perhaps, someone who has a little bit of a grudge, if you will, with Viridian himself."
I mean, everyone has a grudge with Viridian.
But not quite like Reggie.
Well, Reggie's got the pockets.
Scene shifts over to a glamorous estate. You see two tabaxi sitting outside, and another smaller creature sitting on the table smoking a cigar. Another chair smoking a cigar as they're talking, and he looks at them and he goes, "You're out of your damn minds! You both of you are nuts! Are you listening to me? Nuts! I know more about mana security than any man. I invented it. It cannot be beaten. They got imp watches, magical traps, arcane locks, warded vaults. They got enough armed personnel to occupy Greenest." Okay, bad example. But still, it's a horrible idea. I don't know what's wrong with you. And people think I'm crazy and I'm an otter.
I'll side-eye Secret Dust and look at Reggie and be like, "It's a good plan. You should listen to her."
Really, Reggie, he's right. It's never really been tried. Oh, it's been tried. A few guys even came close. You know the 3 most successful mana robberies in the history of Port Haven? Number 3, the Bronze Medal, Pipsqueak. Gnome grabs the lockbox at the Thrush Manor. He gets 2 steps closer to the door than anyone before him, which is 200 yards away. Second most successful robbery, the Mango Ballroom back in 439. The Dragonborn actually tasted fresh oxygen before they grabbed him by shoulder tackling on the way out the door. Of course, he was breathing out a cleric's tube for the next 3 weeks when the Ogre Gods were done with him just outside. Goddamn Gruids. And the closest any being has ever come to robbing a Port Haven manor house was outside of Rubicon's in 452. He came, he grabbed, he ran, they conquered with an Eldritch Blast to the back. But what am I saying? You guys are pros, the best. I'm sure you can make it out of a manor house. Of course, lest we forget, once you're out the front door, you're still in the middle of a metropolitan port city. Secret Dust looks at him. Listen, you're right. Our eyes were bigger than our stomachs. Thanks for lunch, but sorry to bother you. Leave. We can go. There's no need. Want anything, Leaf?
Oh no, I'm following along with you. If that's the play.
Gets up. Reginald, the outer lip goes, look, we all go way back, and I owe you something for that thing with the guy. I'll never forget it. Give my doorman Patricio your addresses. I got some prime elven furniture to send you. But just out of curiosity, which manor houses did you geniuses pick to rob?
Dust, you didn't tell him?
Oh, it's no big deal,
Reggie.
It's just the Chimera house, the Thrush, and the Monaco. Those are Lord Viridian's casinos. What do you guys got against Lord Viridian? Looks over at Leaf and Dust goes, the question here is, Reggie, what do you have against him? Reggie goes back. Listen, he torpedoed my casino, muscled me out. Now he's gonna blow it up next month to make way for some new gaudy monstrosity of a manor house. I see what you're doing. And Dust says, what are we doing? You're gonna steal from Lord Viridian, you better goddamn know. This sort of thing used to be civilized. You hit a guy, he'd whack you and you're done. But Viridian, at the end of this, he better not know you're involved, not know your names or think you're dead. Because yeah, he'll kill you, but not before he goes to work on you for a protracted amount of time. Read my lips, protracted. You understand the word, right? He kind of eyeballs Leaf and Dust.
It's like long.
So Dust just kind of rubs her forehead. She was like, yes, of course. It's long. We that's why we have to be very careful, Reggie dear. Very precise and well-funded, you know. Listen, you gotta be nuts, which apparently you have infected me with like swamp fleas. Funding I can handle, okay? If you grab a little something in that vault from me, the Tide Heart, just a little bauble Viridian took from me when he acquired my casinos. You guys can keep all the rest. And you're going to need a new crew as nuts as you guys. And Dust looks at Leafy as, I think we have a few people in mind.
A few people.
And the scene transitions over. A couple days pass. And everyone starts to funnel into the Belafonte estate. You guys are all kind of in the backyard. There's food laid out. Everyone's kind of eating and mingling as you guys all kind of, some of you may know each other, some of you may not, but you're all meeting outside now of the
I think estate. If Leaf and Dust are sitting next to each other, when and if Renner shows up, Leaf is going to look over and be like, you know what a wizard does if he wants to high-five another wizard?
I don't think I do know what is that might be good.
No, I'm not saying that to Renner. I'm saying that to Secret Dust.
Okay.
You're not there yet.
This is going to be a bad joke, isn't it? It's going to be a bad joke. You're not good at these.
He claps.
Oy. By the way, Dylan, I think you used the wrong link because you're not in. You're not in.
I used the CO6 one.
Oh yes. There's the new one I made. Look in the Dust one shot. Oh, he left.
He's gone.
He'll be back.
I think that Lilu would have entered the scene without any level of discretion whatsoever. She would have just kind of walked in, like, you know, obviously I just go here and like conjured a little like flutter of kind of butterflies and little like songbirds kind of fluttering around her, Snow White style, as she entered. And just, you know, not maybe like a little bit of like, oh, in the background, but, you know, nothing over the top, not, you know, just kind of a nice, quiet,
you know,
reasonable,
yeah,
low-key entrance.
Wait, a swarm of songbirds is your low-key entrance?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Raz is just eating a piece of corn he found, just like peck, peck, peck.
So, does Renner actually find the place we're supposed to meet?
I think so.
Or do I have to go
get
get
it if you want to? But I think so. And if he's in that room, then he's just like, while everybody else is just kind of on the edges, he's just like very awkwardly standing in the middle of the room, like clasping and unclasping his hands because he's not entirely sure how to hold them, looking around to like make sure that this is the room that he's supposed to be in, and checking the map again, and then just standing in the middle of the room.
I mean, it's not a room. It's like legit giant mansion estate. So it's like
He would still find the middle. Even if it's a ridiculous room, he'd still find the middle.
In the bathroom.
All right. Well, I see Renner over there. It doesn't seem like he's not coming. He sees us. Like, yeah, he waved. He pointed. Yeah, is he coming? Or no? He's just gonna. I'm gonna go get him. I'm good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fucking
He looks
wizards.
scared.
Fucking wizards. I'm gonna go.
I'm really sorry as you're approaching. I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to be here.
What we waved. This normally means.
Oh, I thought maybe you waved different in Port Haven, and like my wave is this and your wave is this. Okay, I'll come.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna meet over here and talk about.
You belong here, darling. We're your people.
Severe blushing. Oh, I heard that once before, and then I got sent to school, and I didn't really belong there. This was
Bardic
wrong.
inspiration. Boom, right there, off the top.
Sparkles would
As you
have
guys are
instantly found the otter and was sticking really close to him, kind of like touching and feeling and brushing
Listen,
against
sweetheart. I'm old. I've been around. Okay, if you think I'm dumb enough to have anything in my pockets around you lot, you're fucking nuts.
You see Razor, who was like approaching from behind to grab something off him, back away.
I was robbing joints when you all were the twinkle in your parents' eyes. Trust me, there ain't nothing I haven't seen.
Guys, this isn't not the mark. This is the pocket.
You're right. I'm not a mock. I'm an otter.
Wait,
That would have made the
what
job
was I
really
doing
easy.
wrong?
If
I
it
was
was
just
just
being
him. That would be
friendly.
cool.
I was just being friendly. You look like
As you guys are all talking, you hear.
Dust, is there no honor among thieves anymore?
You kind of hear a clap coming from behind you. As you turn around, you see at the top of a small set of steps that lead from the outside patio to an opulent living room of Belafonte's estate. You see Secret Dust standing there. It's kind of a glimmer of mischief in her eyes, a little charismatic flair. She adjusts her cloak and she kind of pauses for a moment, waiting for all your attention, and then says, "My friends, welcome to Port Haven. Have you all satisfied your appetites? Excellent.
Thank you.
Are your wits? Listen, Renner, we know you're not always right there, right? We get it. But let me finish first, and then you can speak.
I'm here. I'll be quiet.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, I was going to ask, are your wits as sharp as blades at your sides? But we do have Renner here with us, but close enough. We can work with that. Now, most of you are acquainted, but for those of you who are not, allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Secret Dust, a purveyor of extraordinary opportunities. She paces back and forth, her tail swaying with excitement. Before we embark on this great endeavor, let me make one thing clear. There are no obligations or commitments just yet. This proposal I'm about to present is an intoxicating as finely aged wine, but if it doesn't align with your taste, there's no shame in walking away. Take your fill from the feast before and depart with our good wishes. No hard feelings, I assure you. She kind of scans the room, meeting each of your gazes with a mixture of charm and determination, noticing no change in attitude. It's like, good. You all seem to crave the thrill of danger and the lure of unimaginable riches. So come with me, brace yourselves, for what I'm about to unveil is a heist unlike anything you have entered and encountered. And trust me, I've seen them all. She's becoming Donald Trump all of a sudden. It will require cunning audacity and nerves of steel. She gestures towards the estate and turns and walks inside, and as you all follow her inside into the living room, you now see. You enter the luxurious and spacious living room with the comfortable couches, easy chairs, divans. The center is a table with an object covered in a silk cloth. Secret Dust steps forward, her voice low and captivating. In Port Haven, the aroma of exotic spices mingle with the salty air breeze. Listen, fuck all that shit. I don't have time. We don't have time for this. And she grabs the sheet and pulls it off. And it'd be nice if the thing would actually came off when I had it come off. And she flicks it off, and she goes, "This is the main thoroughfare of the strip, otherwise known as the Monaco. the Chimera, and the Thrush. Together, they're the three most profitable manor houses in Port Haven. She kind of leans over the model and seductively strokes it. Chimera holds the Viridian Vault, located beneath the slip, beneath 200 feet of solid earth. It safeguards every piece of silver that comes through each of the three major manor houses. And we, my friends, are going to rob it.
Huh?
Stick with me. I know it sounds crazy. We do have an idea of what we are dealing with, courtesy of Mr. Belafonte, the blueprints of the Chimera house. Dust takes these blueprints, unrolls them, and pins it with a dagger to a nearby wall for everyone to see. And I do have that here. There we go. You can pop that out too if you want to make it bigger to see the blueprints. She goes, the Chimera House Manor is 7 floors plus the vault below. Floor 1 is the gaming floor and has a locked elevator room for the secured floors and stairway to the second floor, and the guest elevator to the guest rooms only. Floor 2 houses the restaurant, its kitchen, and the counter room. Floors 3 to 5 are guest rooms. We won't have much to do in that except our base of operations. Floor 6 is the surveillance floor, and finally, at the tippy-top penthouse is Lord Viridian's office. But okay, listen, the bad news first. This place houses a security system that rivals in most castles. When I say they spared no expense, I mean it. Aside from the regular guard patrols on every floor, double that on secure floors, Chimera boasts at least 50 imps, all strategically placed where every inch of the manor has an eye on it. These imps have a specifically designed scrying spells cast on them that last 24 hours before needing to be recast, and have true sight, which means they'll see through any invisibility or illusion spells. These scrying spells are cast on a 25-wood bank of silver mirrors housed on the surveillance floor, where 3 security guard monitors each mirror in real time. Scrying items need to be 1,000 gold value times 50. You do the math. That is not counting the salary of the wizards who cast each spells. The only room on the floor that is not covered is Viridian's office, and is the surveillance floor itself for obvious reasons. So knowing that, the first thing we have to do is get within the counter room. She points to the blueprint, which anyone knows takes more than a smile. Next, through these doors, protected by an arcane lock whose password is changed every 20 minutes, and is protected by an alarm ward should any spell be cast upon it to bypass. Past those lie the security checkpoint and elevator, and theirs is where it gets tricky. The elevator won't move again without a password-protected arcane lock, which we cannot fake. And vocal confirmations from both security checkpoint and the vault below. Furthermore, the elevator shaft is rigged with alarm spells that are only taken down from the above confirmations, meaning if we manually override the lift with magic or physical means, the shaft exit will lock down automatically and we will be trapped. Now, once we get down the shaft, then it's a kind of a walk in the park, just a dozen or so guards with weapons and predilections towards not being robbed, a few deadly puzzle lock checkpoints, and most elaborate magical vault door ever conceived by man, dubbed the Forgotten Door. Any questions?
So, do these imps see through magical darkness as well?
Yes, they have through sight.
So they can see, can't go invisible, can't use
everything.
darkness.
Yes, they see whatever. Yes,
But
we have a plan.
Physical disguise could fool them.
Well, they will see whatever the disguise is, but yes, they won't know it is a disguise. They just will see whatever the person is doing. Yes.
Intriguing.
Just so you guys get an idea too, these are basically the security cams, the eye in the sky that all the casinos have. I have just had to kind of make it work with D&D. So they're imps. They have scrying spells cast on them, and they can see through illusions and invisibility and shit like that.
Are
Magical
they
darkness. Jeez
are they
Louise.
immune?
We're gonna need a lot of banish.
Are they immune to what?
Charm.
Charm? Yes, I would not try to charm an imp. Plus, they will see you doing it, and the other imps will see you doing it. But again, we have a plan for that. I think would be okay. But Belafonte's puffing a cigar. You mentioned there was good news, right? Oh, yes. Glad you asked. The Port Haven Gaming Commission stipulates a manor house must hold in reserve enough gold to cover every chip at play on its floor. As I mentioned, this vault services each of the 3 major manor houses. That means during the week, by law, it must hold anywhere from 1 to 2 million gold. On a weekend, 6 to 10 million gold. But on an event night, like the Viridian Grand Ballroom, the Viridian Grand Ball, which is tomorrow night, or in 2 nights, I should say, the night we are going to rob it, at least 100 million gold will be in that vault. She kind of looks around at everyone. Oh, by the way, Belafonte only wants an artifact housed in the vault, the Tide Heart. That means there are 7 of us here, 6 with an equal share. You do the math.
Are there any other artifacts in the vault that we're aware of?
It's as far as we know, no. Only the gold and this Tide Heart that Belafonte wants.
What does the tiger heart do?
Lilu, with 60 million gold, you can buy whatever artifacts you want.
Okay, that's assuming we can actually get the 60 million gold with no way of getting around these eyes, and the fact that there's all these guns that want to kill us.
Some things are priceless.
We have a plan.
So far, I've only heard the bad news. Haven't heard the plan yet.
Sparkles. Secret Dust leaned back on the couch. I guess we should explain. And now we're going to move into the next day where the events we're saying are actually taking place. You guys are kind of learning what we're doing while you're actually doing it. So first, Sparkles will need to tail Lord Viridian for a couple days. We need every detail of his movements. So Sparkles,
How close
you will be entering.
do you want me to get him? Invisible or his confident?
You need to follow him and get whatever information from him you can. So you just need to follow him around. This is like 3 or 4 days now before the heist, so you have some time.
So invisible.
We're just going to fast
shadow.
forward through the time. Yeah, I'm getting it.
So every day, Leaf is going to be activating psychic whispers and giving like basically group chat, psychic group chat to everyone.
Yeah.
So we can always communicate. Put your fingers on your head and think it.
So am I supposed to be his new girlfriend, or am I just supposed to be his new shadow?
All we need you to do is follow him and get his schedule. We want to know all his movements, where he is at any time of the day. So you
Does that mean I can
you don't
sleep
have to.
with him?
No, sweetheart, no. That's not what we're looking for. No, just follow him. We don't want him to know he's being followed.
Oh, just an invisible shadow.
We just want an idea of his
That's not
schedule.
fun.
That's all we're looking for right now. Just an idea of his schedule. Okay, we just need to know.
So I get to
when
be an
he's doing
invisible
things.
shadow? That's no fun.
I mean, would it really hurt if she did?
Yes, Leaf, it would very much.
It doesn't seem that important to the plan.
It does if she's helping us rob him and she's in the casino on the night of the robbery.
She's pretty good at disguise self.
Not when she's naked.
I feel like you have an ulterior motive here. If I see you
Look,
have
I
an
just
ulterior
don't like yucking on other people's yums. If she, any of
Charlotte,
that,
listen,
whatever.
she could yum it up all she wants on the night after, and she has like 60 million gold. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. That's fine, okay? But
I think you should after that would be so satisfying. Imagine the irony of it. We've just robbed this guy. He has no idea it was us. Then you're his new girlfriend? Like, how
Yeah.
perfect is that?
Right after fucking him, you could fuck him.
Well, I already fucked him, so I might as well get the benefits of it.
At any rate, so Sparkles, you don't have to physically walk in the casino to do this and the map, but so yeah, you're kind of following him around. So I'm gonna need a stealth check.
Okay.
From you. Oh yeah, I was gonna be sending those. I forgot to send it, but you're doing it already.
10.
22.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't see. I couldn't see my chat
Yes,
box.
it says you got a 20. It says you got a 22.
Okay.
You use reliable talent. Yeah. All right, so 22. Yeah, you're following him around quite a bit. He does not notice you're there. This guy moves, so you're like everywhere with them, and you really have to keep up with him, and try to be stealthy in the meantime as well, and not get be suspicious as to what is going on. Let me get a perception check from you now as well, Sparkles.
17.
Okay. All right, so I'm sending you the information of everything you sees. So you see all this. This is all the stuff you see as you're going around. After a couple days of doing this, Dust does look over. There's kind of sitting at the bar having some drinks, and Dust looks over to Leaf. She's like, "Have you heard from Sparkles? Has she found anything out?"
Sparkles, where are we at?
Did you want me to come by, you guys, and have a drink and go over all this?
I'm in your head.
Yeah.
Asking you how.
She would have realized this and responded back in her head too, while she's quietly following him.
No. Stay on target. Just
so
you have what
boring.
we need.
He does everything at the same time every day. This sucks. Can I at least get off of him for a minute and have a drink with you guys? God, this guy's so fucking boring. All right. So he arrives at the cinema every day at 3:00. He remembers the guards' names on the way there. He heads to his office at the 4th floor, returns to the gaming floor on the 7th floor.
7th floor.
7th floor. He arrives to the gaming floor at sharply 7 p.m., spends no more than 5 minutes on the floor with the manor guard, then goes to Viridian So really likes knowing, really likes knowing what's going on in his manor at all times. He rarely anything happens without him knowing about what's going on personally. So this guy knows everything. He heads over to a high roller table, socializes with them, wants to know who all the big spenders are. Then he speaks all kinds of languages in order to talk to all these people. He speaks Elvish, Delves, Uncommon. He speaks in Drellic, and he's taking those lessons now, and he's doing good. I mean,
Undercommon, Draconic.
He does pretty good throughout all day, and I can't. This guy is so boring. He's like a robot. This sucks.
Just keep on him. You got to let us know if he ever deviates. This is great. This is great. You're doing good. Doing good.
At 7:30, he leaves. His assistant hands him a black folder which contains the security codes that he needs. Then he heads to the restaurant. This guy is terribly boring.
Can Leaf tie Dust into this conversation, or does he have to relay it all to Dust afterwards?
You're the DM. You can how did you tell me?
Isn't it a group chat?
You want. Rules is written. I can figure it out. I could roll.
We'll say it's a group chat. Everyone can hear what's going on. And you can specify if you're doing.
If it's not, I could relay.
If you're doing a private DM, if you're sliding to DMs, or if you're or if it's a group chat. But typically, it's a group chat. If it's specifically for one person, say you're specifically talking to one person only. But otherwise, it's a group chat.
I think if you want it to be one-on-one, it has to be through me. But so it's at least I'm going to be in all the conversations. But I'll do that.
Well, I mean, for you, it's a group chat when you're talking to everybody, unless you're specifically talking to one person. You say I'm talking specifically to Dust or to so on. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So I relay that schedule I'll relay it to everyone just because I feel like, or maybe better yet, I'd write it down.
Without her slide comments.
And he's like, very good, Dust. Very good, Sparkles. That's very good stuff. We needed all that, especially knowing he gets the security codes and when. Very important part of the plan. So we go back to the planning session again. And Dust is like, now that we know Viridian's schedule, we can use this as a way to get an item inside the vault to blow the doors once we are down there. Again, courtesy of Belafonte. And she pulls out these two, she pulls out a couple of these like iron balls, they look like. And she goes, "We have these black powdered capsules. They are linked to this spell scroll, and once read, it will detonate them." And he tosses the scroll over to Renner. "Don't read it now. I will tell you when to read the scroll because it will blow up the vault door. You got that? You got that. Good." He's kind of looking at Renner's blank expression. Renner, Dylan. Okay.
I'm here. I'm reading. I'm plotting and scheming as you have instructed me to do.
Yes. But he does toss the scroll at you. Hold on to that.
Don't
read it again until I tell you to. Don't do nothing.
So,
However,
so
here's
you
the
mean
thing.
don't read it now?
No.
Okay, and then I just start like to just get that last little bit up, like as I was unraveling it, and I've now re-unraveled it.
She's
I'm gonna
holding these
psychically.
things.
I think I'm gonna psychically look at Secret Dust and be like, I think we might have a problem. I'm not entirely convinced Renner knows how to read.
Oh boy, he's a wizard. He has to read to learn his spells. What are you talking about?
I don't think that's how Renner works. He's got some kind of weird backwards brain.
We'll figure it out. Work with him. We'll figure it out. Okay. But just anyway. Oh my God.
All right. Someone's gonna have to. Maybe he can say the words, maybe, but someone's gonna have to teach him the words, I think.
And he's just
Let's get to the next part of the
big
plan.
eyes, fucking blank, staring at you guys.
We need a way. We need a way to A, disguise these to get in the vault, and B, a way to get them in the vault, which requires talking to Viridian. And he kind of eyeballs Lilu. And he looks, "Lilu,
Yes.
do you think you'd be able to cast perhaps a minor illusion on the inside of this case to
Absolutely.
make them look like valuable gems?"
Yes, I can do that. Or if you want, I can use my disguise kit to try and. physically
Oh,
alter-
we are getting there. Because here's the thing. I got it. It's cooking. It's cooking. We got to get this in the vault, right? Okay. You could pose as a high roller,
Oh,
talk to
okay.
Viridian, and explain to him how, on the heist night, the next night, we're going to have to, you have these precious gems that need to be stored, and you need a personal favor from him to put them in the vault. Require a lot of convincing, but I believe it's something you could pull off.
Who am I convincing?
Lord Viridian himself.
The man himself?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Why does she
Oh,
get
wow,
to get
that
close
sounds
to him and
hard.
I can't? That's not
What's he
fair.
like?
Boring. A robot.
What's he
So
look at when he walks
dull.
around?
I literally
He's
just
gotta
want to
have
get
a
there, see
type.
if I can get him to do something. Change up his stuff. I wanna
Something's
shake
Should
him
gonna
up a
not
turn
little
his
change
bit.
up his stuff. We want his stuff not changed up. It needs to be the same.
Dude, I want to shake him up a little bit. Like badly.
Keep an eye out on what he looks at. Like if he ever kind of ogles anyone or anything. Give me full report, please.
Yes.
Hey, by the way,
We
Lord
need to figure
Viridian
out-
he's a human male. Average height, he's like 6 foot, 6'1".
I bet he's fucking cis white too, isn't he?
Thin.
That
Yes,
human
yes,
piece of
yes,
shit.
yes. He's very elvish looking too. Very, very lithe as a human. But yes. So he sends you on your way. This is again a couple days before the heist, and he sends you over to the high roller table, where you can choose to use whatever disguise you want to do, and you're waiting for Viridian to make his rounds and to talk to him about holding these gems on heist night. Is the night that he would need to put those obviously in there, the night of the grand ball that he's throwing. So you arrive at the casino.
Can I do a perception check to see if he does stare at a certain type of female more than others?
You want to do this as
Roll
a
for
precursor to Lilu going there?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
21.
Yeah, he's a machine. He doesn't seem to get distracted by women that often. He seems to be a man that has his mind is on his business and his money, and that is like the most important things to him. You did see him smile a few times when talking to certain women. They were mostly not very thin women. They were curvaceous women that he seemed to smile with, and ones that had tremendous smiles. But there wasn't any specific feature or trait, race or height or anything like that, other than the fact that they were curvy women. That was the only thing you noticed.
Okay.
But again, those were very rare. Most of the time, he seemed to be focused on everything else, and the most you ever saw him do another one is maybe crack a smile.
I need to convince him that I'm going to need to store my jewels in that I have with me tonight, potentially in the heist room tomorrow.
Well, not the night you're talking to him. This is a few days before, but you're going to tell him that you're beginning your relationship talking to him. That hey, I'm a high roller, and on the heist night, you're not going to call it heist night, obviously. The night of the grand ball, you're going to still be at the hotel, and your jewels are arriving that day, and you would like him to store them in the vault. I feel like that's something I'd have to specify for Renner, but yes, anyway.
I'm laughing because I just imagine. So I'll be back around on heist night, and I'll see you there. I hope. Big eyebrows, winky, winky. Heist night. Oh, whatever could I mean? Oh God.
Lilu, make yourself curvy.
I'm brushing out my fur, so I'm like giving myself an hourglass figure, and like just selective fluffing, and then I'm also going to dress like in a little accountant outfit, but like a low cut accountant outfit, so I look really businesslike. And then I'm gonna have like a little calculator in my pocket, or whatever the steampunk calculator equivalent would be.
An abacus, a mini abacus,
a tiny little abacus.
It only counts to 5.
Over and over again.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you have the ears up, or do you tie them into a bun?
And then what I think, if this works, I'm just throwing this out there as an idea. I'm just wondering how good Sparkles could be at getting away, because what I would like to do is possibly kind of stage, like I'm there, I'm at the table, I'm playing, I'm winning, everything's great. And then right as I'm like, I'm going to have, be talking with someone like, oh, I love this place. I've got, I would just come here every day. The thing that just worries me at the other casinos is they're not safe. There's so much theft, and these little pickpockets get in there. It's terrible. And then if Sparkles could possibly then at that point stage like a pickpocketing incident in front of the Lord, and make like and I'm gonna speak really loudly when he's close to me. And then if she could like stage it like, oh my God, like almost stealing stuff. I'm like, oh no, that is exactly what I'm talking about. That's how I like to approach it, and then use that to try and play off of.
In his own casino, though?
The idea would be that, this place.
Oh, we lost her.
Oh,
all right, they lost me.
No, she froze. Yeah, we lost her. We lost her. She's back.
It's catching.
Yes, we lost you there, for you're kind of freezing up, Crowy. Can you still hear us?
Hello. I see you.
We see you.
There it is.
Your cam kind of froze.
I think it caught up.
You
caught up now. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Nope, she's gone.
Come, and then she's gone. Disappeared.
And that's a nat one on communication.
Especially since this is a couple days before, if you had foresight about this plan, Renner would volunteer himself if there needed to be like a minor pickpocket stage.
No, Sparkles could do it because Sparkle has far step.
Dust is here, by the way, when you guys are having this conversation, and Dust has mentioned, whatever you do, you have to remember something. We are going to all be in the casino on heist night, so we can't do anything to compromise ourselves prior to that.
No, whoever does it would have to be in an elaborate disguise with my disguise kit to make sure that they are not recognizable at all.
Right, but if she is caught, there's a problem.
If I am caught, I can go from this size to really, really small. So if there needs to be somebody who is caught and seen leaving the building as a pickpocket, then I can just turn really small, and then no one can really catch me after that. And since I think Lilu's going to do a really good job with disguising me. I have a really paintable face, an unforgettable one. So if you can take that, and then I turn myself really small, and then next time I come back, I just look like me. Then
I mean, technically,
Dust kinda turns to
I can
Leaf,
disguise
and he's
myself
like-
as well. I'm very good at disguising myself, and I can use quick step to get away quickly.
Dust looks to Leaf and he's like, remind me again, whose idea was what I know? Was it mine or yours?
Yours.
Yes,
Definitely yours.
Sparkles, I will say,
You know what?
you have
You
a
know
very
what wizards
important job,
are
and my
missing
only
party?
job is to not open this scroll. And I don't know what's on the inside because I'm really good at following instructions. So because you have a really important job, if you get disguised and then caught and then have any kind of problem getting out, then maybe you don't get to do the rest of your job. Whereas again, all I have to do
Razor,
is
can
hold the
you
scroll.
get
All my
take
job is
Rana
to
for
follow this
a drink?
robot around.
Maybe get
you
him.
can do that.
Show him. I know you're pretty good with the alcoholic beverages. Can you find something for Rana, please? Take him over to the bar and get him something.
No, we don't want no.
Alcohol, I don't really like alcohol. It makes my
do not
brain
give-
fuzzy.
Some
and
pineapple
so it is
juice,
fuzzy
perhaps. I don't
sometimes.
know. It's just
You see
A glass of
Razor
milk.
open his mouth, but instead of the normal "ah," you hear a very soft, soothing voice. Renner, let's go for a walk and look at the butterflies. As I use my mimicry to change voice completely.
Butterflies here, and then he'll fart.
I'm gonna conjure some.
Just follow the
So-
butterflies.
Lilu. So your plan is to while you are talking to Viridian, is you want Sparkles to do some kind of a distraction, to show that you are trustworthy in some way. Is that?
I want him to feel like he has to earn my trust because I want to be at his casino. I'm clearly making a case for myself being a great high roller there who'll keep spending money and recommend it to my country club. However, then there's this little security incident right in the midst of it. I'm like, I can't be here. Have these precious jewels arriving tomorrow. I can't leave them in my room. There's no security here that I feel safe leaving them.
If
I'm
we really
game
want
for
to
it.
do this, I know a guy. We can hire a patsy. Someone we don't need for the real
Okay.
job.
I
mean,
feel more
could-
comfortable with that than
Okay.
perhaps than possibly sacrificing Sparkles. Yes.
I mean, I could just disguise myself, brush up against
The
her,
problem,
and then her make a
the
big show
problem
about
is
the
not
fact
being
that the shit was
recognized;
missed.
is being caught.
I know, but
Yeah.
The worst, the
Not worth
most,
the risk.
other than the vault, that floor is the most highly surveilled and guarded area of the entire casino. It is.
You're too
You do.
precious to us, Sparkles, and I'd like to give Sparkles bardic inspiration as well.
She's so bored with her job. She really wants something that's gonna be like he said, something that's gonna be a little more thrilling.
But anyway, we do all kind of make our way to the casino, so we can all be there. We're all kind of watching what's going on, and so while Lilu does her thing, Viridian. These are the high roller tables right over here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it's me marking a map, and there's obviously Viridian. Why I say Larian Keenblade? It's not supposed to say that. Let me correct his name.
Oh man, that is a punchable face.
Yes.
Actually, just a real quick thing too, just to make sure I heard this correctly. You said there was voice locks at one point, right?
There was what?
Like a voice activated lock?
No, not a voice activated lock. Going up and down the elevator, there was arcane locks on the elevator, and there's alarms in the elevator shaft that go when going down to the vault. There's alarms in the elevator shaft that require, the only way to deactivate it is with the passcode on the elevator and with vocal confirmation from the guards above and below. That's to shut off the alarms in the elevator shaft,
Cool.
so
That's
the
what's
elevator
going
can
on.
travel. Yeah, that'll be brought back up again when we get to other parts of the plan. So Lilu, you're on.
Yes.
It's your stage.
All right. Shall we take this up to where I've already gotten?
Yeah, like I said, we all just entered a casino. So you can make your way to high rollers tables, do your thing. You could say you're there for a little while.
Oh, it's paused. I can't move my token.
Yeah, nobody.
Oh
can
yeah,
move.
yeah.
There
Way
we go.
to go.
There we
Okay,
go.
Sparkles is going to be in one of her disguises, kind of like a waiter with the drinks, just walking around.
I'm trapped.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I can't move either.
Why can you guys not move? Okay, hold on a second here. Maybe you don't have control of the characters. That
They
might be
cast
too.
paralysis on us, clearly already. They did it
Immediately
onto
buy a
us.
drink. We know your plan.
Maybe if you hadn't called it heist night, they would have frozen us in place.
We've literally been waiting for you to show up. You're gone. You're cooked. Sets this up.
Okay, yeah. It's because I had to wait till you guys logged in to be able to do this. Okay, try now, Lilu, and then I will do it for everybody else. As well.
Stuck.
You still
Yeah,
can't
okay.
move?
I can't.
I can't.
move.
It says movement is currently locked, whatever that means.
What does it say?
I was trying to say movement.
Oh, movement
currently
is locked. Oh, dumb me. Yeah, I hadn't moved locked for the other screen.
It
There we
takes
go.
a lot to trap Lilu in one place.
Ah, yeah, it was
Somehow
just
you
me.
managed.
It was just me.
Oh, okay, not that forward.
Stupid,
not that
stupid,
forward.
stupid GM
Just over
mistakes.
here.
Yes.
So, I would be there playing the table when I walk up to the dice table. Let's go with dice, whatever you say.
Whatever game you want to play, high rollers.
Okay.
Whatever game is your game is your game.
I'm gonna just do a little whoop, like open up, kind of like where I'm keeping my jewels, like right there, like down in the cleavage, and do like a little flash, like when I'm in his eyesight, and just like have so many jewels, like so much, like just absurd levels of wealth, and just be like, oh, I think I'll fix it with that. Like, I was like, it's yeah, you know, it's slow night for me, but just thought I'd pop in here before I go meet with my country club.
So Lord Viridian is kind of walking around at tables, and he sees your table, which is a high limit table. You were given a lot of gold by Secret Dust from Belafonte to use at your disposal to be at the high rollers table. And yeah, you're playing. So he comes over and he kind of leans over, has his arms on the chairs. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, are you all enjoying yourselves tonight? I hope this is suiting you well."
It's a really good time. You know, there's a lot of casinos, and they don't have the security that yours has. It's really nice to feel so confident here, especially, you know, when you've got a lot of jewels coming in the next day. Like, I really couldn't enjoy my little games if not for your immense security.
We have spared no expense. You see all the imps in every corner of the casino. We have
I'm gonna
guards
make
everywhere.
like a hand signal to trigger like some kind of pickpocket action.
I'm gonna make lingering
some
eye
random
contact
ruffian-
with him.
whoever I hired to do some kind of minor
To your other
fucking
person,
job.
sure.
Yeah, but not well. So they'll probably
Not well.
detect.
Obviously, yes. So yeah, so he goes out there and a commotion starts, and the guards quickly jump on top of him as he tries to like steal chips from the table and run away with them. He doesn't even make it like 10 feet, and a commotion breaks out. And Viridian kind of looks over. Oh, they handled that situation. Unfortunately, can't. Opportunistic people are opportunistic people, but as you can see, we get them pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's impressive. But what about that guy over there?
What guy? Did I miss something? It keeps impossible.
Yeah, he's gone already. That guy you caught is just a decoy. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been having to thwart
You see him. You see him hold a finger to his ear. Yeah, no, my surveillance. This is the only thing that's happened on this floor, madam. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no other event except this.
If you say so. I saw what I saw.
Persuasion, maybe?
Anyway,
I will
I don't
trust
know.
the
I
eyes of 100 or so imps trained to do this than yours, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, all right. I just don't feel like I can trust my shipment of jewels to a casino where I'm seeing things happen right under your eyes, and even your imps aren't picking it up.
Are you staying for the ball?
I would love to, but I'm gonna have some jewels in my hotel room that I need to get back, and there's just nowhere to put them. But I really like your place. It's pretty awesome. There's not any kind of secure area to store them in, is there?
Oh well, the Viridian Vault. It's the most secure vault in all of Port Haven, if not the world.
Oh, but surely you don't open that to the public, do you?
No, we don't.
But to VIPs?
To the right VIPs.
Interesting. Well, perhaps we could get a drink at the ball and then discuss this further. And I'm going to touch his arm.
Is there anything you're attempting to do with this touch, or is it just a touch?
It's a flirty touch. It's a persuasive touch.
Okay, I'm just looking to see if I should.
It's not a grabby touch. It's a touch.
This ain't a Sparkles touch.
It's not
right.
A slidey touch.
Yes, it's not a non-consensual.
Yes.
You're canceled on Twitter touch. No, it's it is. Oh, we lost her. I'll wait till she comes back.
Okay, I'm rubbing on the right areas. It's fine.
She's back. Yeah, I guess. Give me a performance check. Actually, let me start sending. I should be sending these, but I keep saying give me because I'm so used to it. But let me send it to you. So I get used to it.
All right. Will it be in the chat?
It's gonna pop up in your chat, and it should pop up a box actually as well. Give me 1 second here. Performance.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Normal. Yes, normal. Okay. Oh no. Okay, wait, hang on though. That's not real. No, but I can fix it. I've got lucky footwork, baby. 1 sec.
Wait, lucky footwork next.
I'm gonna push myself.
It's when you fail a lucky footwork is when you fail a dex saving.
That's correct.
You got your stress. You can use that to reroll.
I'm using my stress for the first time. This is so exciting.
Okay.
I'm gonna yes.
What do you want to do with the stress?
Can I re-roll a failed check?
Yeah, with one stress you can re-roll one.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll it completely. Okay. Now, do you want to send that back over? We'll try this again.
Yes, I will.
Thanks. Okay, here we go. Come on, Snake Eyes. There. Oh no. I'm gonna just twirl my abacus, realizing, seeing the dead look in his eye. Just
yes. So with a 6, you touch him, and he immediately kind of pulls his arm away. He's like, "Madam, please. Business, not pleasure."
¿Por qué no los dos? I'm sorry. I'm a creature.
And with that, he's also kind of like, "Listen, I see you're spending some money. It's the first time I've seen you here. I've had whales come here and spend way more in the first few minutes than you have today. We'll see. Come the night of the ball. If you need my assistance storing these supposed gems, we'll discuss it."
That would be delightful. I'm sorry if I offended you at all or gave the wrong impression.
Not offended, just I don't have time for this. And you hear one of his assistants. He's like, "Speaking of which, have a good night." He walks off.
If there's any chance.
100% crestfallen. This does not happen to her. This is a really bad night for her to go this terrible. He's a goddamn robot. I'm just like gonna immediately commiserate with Sparkle the second I see her. What is wrong with him?
Yeah, and I'm assuming everyone's here, so you're all kind of watching. So if anyone's wants to comment on it or say anything, go ahead.
If I had a chance, I would actually have tried to jump in there and maybe back her up some, Oh wow! My lady. I can't believe I'm seeing you here. I, I can't. You're so wealthy. I'm daunted by your presence. That kind of.
Yes. I mean, that's all great, but he has walked away at this point.
I'm gonna hit him up at the ball. Can I do that?
Oh, the ball is gonna be the night of the heist. We're gonna get to that
Oh
as this
no!
progresses.
Oh,
You have because you have
no.
the crucial job of getting those down there on the night of the heist. This was your introduction for him to getting to know you. So, because you can't just like cold ask him on the night of the ball to do this. He doesn't know who the hell you are.
Okay.
So now he knows who you are.
We ain't completely fucked, but we ain't good.
Let me go talk to him again.
Oh, he's walked away. He's left the floor. As Sparkles has described, he is.
You don't want to look desperate.
His time with the whales is done.
Oh no!
His time with the whales is done.
Play cool.
Guys, any ideas? That didn't work very well. Anyone?
We'll try again later.
I don't hear
Dust
anyone.
speaks over the group chat. Well, he did say he will still talk to you on the night of the ball, so there is still an opportunity. Just don't fuck it up again.
All right. I won't. I'm gonna smoosh down my rabbit fur.
Now, I will say this. Until that night, I would stay. You have enough gold. You need more, we'll give you more. Stay at this table. Gamble as much as you can.
All right.
Because the more you gamble, the higher you gamble, the more of a whale he will believe you are to come. Because he keeps an eye on all this. Trust me, he will know every copper piece you have spent in this casino come the night of the ball. So
I'm going to
that
play
is
a
very
different
important.
tactic then, and I'm going to gamble copiously, get drunk, and then increasingly just throw money away. Just
Just don't make a scene.
No.
As long as he knows you're a spender, that's the
How
important
good you
part.
are at wasting
I'm going to
our
be
money.
completely frivolous. I'm also going to buy drinks for other
Belafonte is
people.
on this chat, by the way, back at his mana. Hey, listen! I know I'm supporting you guys and I'm backing all this, but let's, it's 100 million gold in there. It's a lot of money, but let's not blow it all before we even get it, okay?
I'm buying champagne for other high rollers at the table.
Dude,
High rollers
win,
drink for
win,
free.
win,
you don't
win.
buy. Kidding me? High rollers? You think they buy their booze? No, the booze is
Yeah,
free.
but there's little fairies in the champagne, little jacuzzis, so they're really fancy drinks, and they're just doing a little dance.
This is like
for
D&D
everybody.
Cavassier over here, or D&D fucking
Absolutely.
Louis.
Yeah,
Like,
with
over
gold
like-
plates, for sure. And a Ferrero Rocher on the side.
Dude,
Really
you
fancy.
want to win.
The glass is made from wood that is grown from a tree that only comes from the desert. There's only one in all of the land, and we used it to make this glass.
You want to
Wow.
win. Winning looks better than losing.
So that scene passes, and we go back to while we're all talking about the plan. And Dust looks at everyone. Next is surveillance. Like I said, there's quite a lot. There's imps everywhere. There's guards. There's a lot of wards and alarms and shit everywhere. Now, the one thing we will need to do is obviously monitor these imps. Leaf will take point on that. But how are we going to do that? It's a little complicated, but we've come up with the solution. We need to gain access to the surveillance room first and foremost. Leaf and Renner. Leaf, keep an eye on him, please. Leaf and Renner, this will be on you. Leaf, you will pose as a guard who is bringing Renner up, a new wizard hired by the Chimera to be part of the Scry casting crew. Once up there, distract the surveillance crew, ask whatever questions that may come in handy, while Renner gets a good look at the room and the bank of silver mirrors. Because to cast a Scry spell, he needs to see the location. So he's not casting it on a person or a thing, he's casting it on the location, which there's no negative aspect when casting it that way. Yes, Renner, I know you don't have the Scry spell.
Actually, I do know how to scry, but I think one of the things that I've learned is that sometimes scrying can get detected. I may have other ways to look at that room that don't require even us going in if you don't want to.
Well, the goal is to see that bank of scrying mirrors that all the imps are casting their images to. So what idea do you have to be able to see all that?
I will use a 4th level spell to cast Arcane Eye, and just make it it's invisible, but I'll just sort of It's like it's right here. You can't see it. It's right here, but you can't. It's right here though.
Renner,
And then
how long
I
does
can put it.
how long does Arcane Eye last, Renner?
I think about an hour.
Okay, and you have to be there to cast it, right?
No, actually, I can move it. And it doesn't matter how far away it gets from me. I can just keep moving it. So I think I would have to be close so that I'm not like losing an hour just like going down the streets and stuff like that. But I actually don't have to be there. I could be.
Well, an hour is enough time. We only need the cameras while we are trying to access the vault and everything. But
so can you move it through walls?
I can't move it through walls, but if the elevator doors open and close sometimes, then maybe I can get it into the elevator when it opens, and then pop it out of the elevator when it opens on the right floor.
Well, certain doors are locked. I don't know if it can pass through. I do believe the imps may see this Arcane Eye moving around, so that may pose a problem. But let me propose my plan, and we'll see what you think as the only skilled spellcaster here. What would be the best way to approach this? But yes,
I make the Arcane Eye go away, which nobody can fucking see. Okay, it's gone.
Do you think he really even cast anything?
Once you cast on the remote mirror that Leaf will be able to view, he'll be able to see, like I said, all of those screens. But yes, all it requires is, because with that you can cast it from the area you're nearby, and that way you can scry everything. And the thing with Arcane Eye is only you can see it, correct?
Oh, only I can see it. That's right.
Right. Leaf needs to see it, my friend.
Well, if I see it, and I can maybe tell him what's in there too. Because if I scry, he can't see it either.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
No, he is the point man. He needs to he is going to be monitoring everything and speaking to all of us at precise moments when we need to act. And you are going to be on different areas than him, so you won't be able to do that.
But if I scry, no, he can't see either. It's still just me.
No. You will listen. You are going. No, my friend. You are going to cast the scry spell on a silver mirror that Leaf will have in front of him in the room, so he will be able to watch. Remember, the scry spell you cast onto an object, like a crystal ball or a mirror, so that way he can view everything that the scry spell is seeing.
I've never tried that before, but I would be happy to try. It would be great if he could see it that way.
Again, this requires scrolls.
Okay.
This requires some scrolls, but we will
some scrolls
as well.
I'm not a wizard, so I'm going to read you these words here. You got to remember the words to cast these spells.
Okay.
Yes. Chipotle.
Leaf, are you
Burrito.
confident that you can pose? You can pose as a security
Mas
manager
Grande.
to get him up there. At least see the room.
I can be anything I need to be.
I'm good at disguises.
Okay. Now, while you guys are doing this,
why don't you get me a key card?
Ooh, I get to feel up one of the guards.
We don't have key cards. They're codes, but we need those on the night of the heist. We will get to that.
Ooh, I still get to fill up a guard, though, right?
Give me a badge.
Razor.
I'm trying to keep her occupied.
While Leaf and Renner are going up there to the surveillance room, you will make your way to the floors. First, note all the patrol patterns as you make your way around. You will follow Leaf and Renner into the surveillance room without being seen. I believe you have a way to do that. Do you not?
So, changing the voice because I can do any voice. I sound exactly like Renner. I believe I can do that.
Okay. So, and you see her pull out of her pouch. She pulls out this little, little orb. So, you will place this nifty little device on the bank of silver meters in the surveillance room. It will allow minor illusion to be cast on an object from a distance, letting us show them whatever we want to show them on the sky mirrors, meaning for those 10 minutes that the eyes in the sky won't see anything that we don't want them to. So basically, it's hacking the cams. So they're going up. So they're going up there to allow you to follow them to sneak in, for Renner to see the room so he can cast a scry spell, and you are placing this device in the back of the silver mirrors that are up there, so that way we can hack into them with a minor illusion spell for 10 minutes. So it's like hacking the cams.
Gotcha. So essentially, because again, invisibility and stuff like that's not gonna work, but fucking snaking my way through, avoiding guards, being a fucking master at this shit.
Yeah. I thought you had something else too.
I've got a couple different things. I've got disguise self as a spell. I can mimic any voice I need to. Those things can see through fucking illusion magic. Is the only issue.
So
yeah,
I think Leaf beforehand has definitely made, contacts and friends in the laundry. So we have full uniforms of anything we need. So if you want to have staff uniform, you're good to go. Leaf himself is going to be dressed up like a guard for this.
Also, if we need to, I can make some of the imps go to sleep.
Combat magic? No, don't do that.
Should I dress up as a waitress?
Anything else you're doing right now is just getting an eye of the land. Yes. While this specific mission is going on, it is for them three to be doing something. But yes, Sparkles, if you want to see if you can find anything else while you're doing this, yes, that is, you are more than welcome to. Okay. So we go again. This is the night. This is the night before the heist. Now we're going to or the morning before the heist, I should say. So Renner, Leaf, and Razor, you guys are doing your thing.
So, if at all possible, to use the stealth skill, because one spell I have access to that I don't think will trigger any of their stuff is Pass Without a Trace, because it's basically just giving me a stealth boost. So
that's the one. Yes.
Yep. So
that's not a spell. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's a spell, but it's not like an illusion.
But it's not right. It's not an illusion, right?
So just fucking bird's eye accuracy. Fucking watch.
You can clear
because all that does is make you extra stealthy. It makes you mold with the shadows more. That's the whole.
Exactly. So blend in with the shadows. Like the cameras may have me, but they don't see me. So I'll roll a stealth.
All right. Okay. So let's start out with. So if you remember the blueprint, we will put you guys up on the second floor. You can go up the stairs, but I'll just do this manually.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace just so this is spent.
Okay, so if you remember the blueprint, this lock door right here. Oops. This lock door right here from the restaurant leads into, this is where you have to go through the count room and then the elevator up to the surveillance room. So this is where you have to kind of talk your way past the guard to allow you in, say on the security manager, so on and so forth, trying to get upstairs.
Okay, so I got Renner following me.
Renner's with you. You're saying he's the new wizard trainee for the scry bank of scry wizards that work up there, the freelance wizards that do all the cast the scry spells for the imps. And Razor is going to be sneaking behind you guys, following you all the way up there.
All right. It's amazing how you can sneak in broad daylight.
Well, it's all about distraction. Remember, that's the whole keep into the shadows and distracting.
Yeah. Great. So I'm assuming Renner, I can't move Renner, but assuming he comes with me, I'll walk up this guard and be like, this is the new scry wizard. We need to do some, sign him in, teach him the ropes.
Okay. What check are you trying to do? Are you trying to do persuasion, or what check are you trying to do? Which way are you trying to do this?
Yeah, I think I'll just start with persuasion. That sounds fine.
I would attempt to try and give him the help action by just going, I'm new and I'm ready to learn.
Nope. Yep. He's very talkative.
Okay. I mean, you could take his help action if you want.
All right, I'll take advantage. Jesus. 2 and a 3.
That's so yeah.
I'm gonna,
16, that's a 16.
Well, if it's not enough, I'll side bolstered neck to throw a D10 on it.
Well, let's see what the guard's reaction is, and then you can make a decision on what you can do. But yeah, so with a 16, the guard kind of looks at you. He looks over at Renner. He's just kind of, I'm willing to learn. You don't look too bright for a wizard, and I've never seen you before. Are you new here? Leave.
I keep to the shadows. I like to not be seen.
You are one of those surveillance types, so I guess. Yeah, fine. Just keep that one close to you.
Yeah, no, he's too goofy to be a risk.
He unlocks the door for you, so you are able to enter. And Razor, if you're going to try to follow them, it's because the door is going to close swiftly after them. So we will need a stealth check from you. Did you? Is there, you just straight stealth?
Yeah. So stealth with the pass without a trace, and I'm going to use my Kenku recall to give myself advantage. I get 4 of those per day.
Yep.
So advantage.
In the past round, trace lasts like forever. It's like 10 hours or 8 hours or something like that.
It rolled a 19, technically a 29.
Okay.
Because
just for if you want, just add the 10 to the situational bonus.
It didn't give me the option to type it in. It's only give me the option to roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. So 29. Okay, so go ahead.
As Renner's walking in, I'm distracting the guard a little bit. I'm just like, do you know, at a party, the one thing that wizards don't have?
What?
An invitation. And then I'll walk in.
Okay. Hold on. Because now you get a performance check.
Okay.
You could just walked in. You decided to make a joke. Okay, 20. All right, dirty 20. What? Oh fuck! That is fucking good. You see, he pulls out this little notepad. He's like, "What? An invitation? What is that? What you said?"
Yes, an invitation.
He turns around. Razor just slides right in the door behind him as he's writing this down.
This guy gets it. There you go.
Yeah, so you guys walk into which is the count room. You see tables with gold stacked up everywhere. There's already count everything. There's lock boxes and everything. To be down, you see some employees all working. They don't even look at you. These are just employees at a casino whose job is to count and not miss a penny, or else they will get fired or killed. And you see another guard in the corner there guarding the doorway that leads to the security checkpoint and the elevator. And this guard looks at you, he's like, "Purpose?"
I'm taking this wizard up. He's got to do some scrying stuff. Wizard shit, right?
Why is Fred laughing like that out there? Jesus Christ.
I told him a good joke.
Fucking loud.
I'll repeat the same joke to him.
Okay, go ahead. All right, so let's do another one here.
With advantage, because he can see Fred laughing. Let's be real.
Hey, you don't know his relationship with Fred. He might think Fred's a fucking idiot and laughs at everything.
Fair.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This guy really likes it.
Holy shit! Fred's a fucking moron, but that shit is fucking funny. He's just chuckling as he pulls out his code, and you see him kind of still covers though, and he kind of punches in the code and unlocks the door. Like, all right, take him up. That also obviously gives Razor advantage on stealth check because you made him laugh pretty fucking good. So you have advantage on your stealth, Razor.
Amazing. I don't have to spend my resources for this one.
Lila would just be gritting her teeth at these
24.
performance checks the whole time.
Yeah, so he's laughing, and you just slide in right with them.
Jokes is what it takes.
Right. As you walk into the security checkpoint, there's another guard just standing there like this. He doesn't say anything, though, because he knows you've passed 2 guards to get here. So once you're in the security checkpoint, he's just kind of looking at y'all just to make sure you're not carrying any kind of contraband or weapons or anything that you're not supposed to. He doesn't notice anything. And the elevator is just there. So he kind of walks over, and he punches also in the code and opens up the elevator for you guys to go upstairs. So let me move you guys up.
As we're going up the stairs, you just hear Ann Renner's voice. I don't get that joke.
Man, I'm really happy that these guys all think you're really funny. That's very helpful right now.
It is super helpful, That's very nice that they think you're funny. Yes, there's now 2 Renners on either side of you.
Wait, but I am funny, right?
Oh, you're very funny.
I don't think I got it, but I think you're funny. If everybody else thinks you're funny, then you have
Can
to
I
be funny,
insight
right?
Razor?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, I don't have my amazing deception. I'm not Mal. Where's my skills?
Oh.
Under attributes.
Oh, they're there. What's my deception? Not horrible.
Oh. So sad.
Razor does not think you're funny.
Oh man, I think like Leaf's ears had been kind of on high alert, perked up. They kind of droop just a little bit.
Oh.
You're the funniest guy I've ever met. And again, this is coming out as Renner's voice the entire time.
That voice does not help.
Yeah, what's not supposed to? Back to Razor.
Are we allowed to open this elevator door? And
Yeah, it's the elevator.
Elevator
yeah,
work?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the elevator. It opens up. You walk out. There's another guard there. He's also similar when upstairs. He's got his arms crossed and he's looking at you. And he's like, "Where you guys headed? Alarm or surveillance?"
I think I'm gonna just walk right up to the door, not even looking at him. Like I know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, there's 2 locked doors. There's one to the left and one to the right.
Right, but I saw the plans, right? So the one to the north is
Surveillance room. Yeah.
it's where I want to go. So I'm just gonna head straight there, and I'll be like surveillance, and then I'm gonna look annoyed that the door didn't open up immediately.
He's like, "You act like you don't know these are passcoded," but he unlocks it for you because he knows if you gotten to this point up the elevator and everything like that, he's he's pretty assured that you guys are going up there for that. So yeah, you Raven. Now this is a very tight room, but we're going to need a stealth check.
So here's my question. Looking back at the plans, was there an imp in this room?
No.
There's no imps on this floor.
There's no imps on this floor? Fuck yeah.
It's a surveillance floor, so...
As soon as that door swings open, I have 6 seconds to do this by using Nature's Veil to go invisible.
There you go.
Giving myself advantage on the stealth roll. And because it's not true invisibility, it doesn't break my concentration. That is a 31.
Dang.
Yep, you definitely... Yeah, he does not hear you at all, walking, tiptoeing behind them.
I am the knight. I am Raven Man.
And the door is unlocked for you, Leaf.
All right.
So as you guys walk in, you see the surveillance room. You see on either side, you see all the wizards just kind of like going through their stuff. This is just kind of where they hang out. There's shifts of them that come in because each one is responsible for casting a scry spell on an imp that's put on that mirror. So there's a whole bunch of freelance wizards that come in and out, but they don't care. It's just a job, man. And they're over there doing their thing. You see the 3 surveillance guys standing at the desk in front of the mirror, which is at the top, that glowy thing right there at the top. That's the bank of all the silver mirrors. The one in the middle is the surveillance manager, and he has the 2 crewmen with them as they're looking. And the manager kind of turns around and you walk in, and he's like, "Who are you?"
I'm, from the floor. This wizard needed to come up. He's a new one.
At this point,
escorting him.
Razor, before we do anything, Razor, you're coming into this room, and this is before the manager turns his head. Like I said, the wizards aren't paying attention. So here's a stealth roll for you to hide wherever you want to try to hide.
You know what? I've got a lot of this burn, and it's the day before the heist. I'm using a second Kenku recall to get advantage on this roll.
Okay.
I fucking need it.
Ooh.
25 total.
Okay. I would like to assume, Leaf, are you timing speaking to, because you know Razor's with you? Are you timing speaking for Razor to get in position?
Yeah, no,
or
I'm absolutely I'm aware of where Razor's at all time, and I'm like purposely putting my body between where he is. Like I might be like a little unnatural, got an itch, and I'm even like resorting to like little cheap tricks where like if someone look like if I can't get their attention, I might throw a psychic knife just like and stab them in the foot, but not to like really hurt them, just so they go ow and look away, right? Like when I step on.
And Razor, where are you going to stay under cover?
Razor's like fully invisible now, right?
No, invisibility was like a split-second thing to get through the door. It's not like true invisibility because that drop past without a trace.
Right.
So it's a ranger feature, ironically. But as I get
it's just one turn. Okay.
Yeah, so I got like 6 seconds of invisibility, so it's just like a quick win. That guy's not looking.
Dash through the door, right? Come out of the elevator and dash through the door.
So the manager is like right there. What I'm doing is there any like big pieces of furniture I can quickly like duck behind, or use like a wizard who's not paying attention to this cover?
Where those bays that the wizard are staying in, they're kind of like jury booths or whatever. So they're like sitting in chairs, and that outline you see kind of comes up to like chest level. So you can kind of like there's shadow in front of them, so you can kind of like crawl along those if you'd like, going like straight up this way. But there is a guard here and a guard here. But you can kind of, keep to the walls and go around, because you can like where these walls are. I don't think I have them walled off, do I? No, I don't. So you can kind of like squeeze along these areas where you see the walls at.
So you want to ping that for me, just
like,
so I can right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can go this side. If you want to go this side, it's fine. But you can like these walls here. You can do one of these.
Oh, I've got. Yeah. Like just up against the wall, just in a position where no one can see me, whatever that most advantageous position is, and waiting to basically do my shit again if I need to, because I have 3 of these nature veils, so I can like.
Yeah, but this stealth check is for you to get wherever you want to in this room. So there's only one. There's one stealth check to get you wherever you're looking to go.
Gotcha. Yeah, up against the wall here, so I'm like out of the guard's eyesight. If that works.
Right. You recall what your job was in here, right?
Yeah. My goal is to get one of these little things on the scry screen.
On the back of this. This is the screen right here. So technically you can like if you can go behind it here.
Gotcha. I didn't realize that was the scry screen. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking going for that thing right away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With the 25. Yeah, you definitely make it back there. The guard kind of for a moment as you go past him, you feel something. He kind of does one of these, but just as he turns this way, you go behind the screens, and he misses you. And
it's like I used some of my feathers on the back of his neck to catch him off guard and then just loop around.
Yeah. The 2 crewmen are studying those screens intently, so they're not even looking at anything. And the manager right at that moment turns around when he hears Renner or Leaf speak to him. He's like, "What are you doing here? Who are you?" And again, Leaf, you were saying you're
just
bring this new guy.
Yep, just lying through my teeth about like yes, I'm escorting this guy up. I don't know how.
Has he been trained?
Wizard, have you been trained?
Have I been trained? I'm self-taught.
Yeah, he's been self-taught. Does that work for you?
No, I didn't ask if he's trained as a wizard. Obviously, he needs to be trained as a wizard to get the job. Has he been trained in the Chimera security protocols?
Oh, no, they told me to show up today, and then my friend here brought me here today, and now I'm here, ready to be trained.
Was it
Yeah,
Ralph?
this guy wandered
Was it
into
Ralph?
me
Was
on the
Ralph
main
the hiring
floor.
manager?
I don't.
He's
think-
talking to Renner. Was Ralph
Oh,
the hiring manager? Was it Ralph?
I think so.
Um,
All right, you know what's coming here. You want persuasion or performance, Renner?
Fucking hit me with what you want, DM.
Oh.
damn, cocky. That is a cocky response.
What do you
Uh-oh.
want?
That's dangerous.
Can I be helping him, giving him the help action?
You have bardic inspiration, just so you know.
Oh yeah, you did give him a bardic inspiration.
I
way
did.
back.
Yeah, tell me what you want, DM. I'll give it to you.
I sent it to you. It's in chat.
Oh, in Discord, sorry.
No, not in Discord. In the Forge chat.
Forge.
I sent the
Yeah.
persuasion.
Persuasion check.
Oh, I see.
All you gotta do is click on the just click on the die there and it'll roll.
I have advantage.
What is your bardic inspiration at level 12? Is that a D8 or a D10?
D4. I think
Your
it's
bardic inspiration.
I will say,
is not a
with the
D4.
18, it does succeed. So if you want to hold that bardic inspiration die, you
Yeah,
can.
I
With
wanted to see
18,
how
it
it
does
rolls.
succeed.
Oh, it's a D10. I'm sorry. D10.
It's not one.
D10. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. So he's like, I fucking knew it. Fucking Ralph. This motherfucker doesn't check shit. Just sends people up here fucking green.
I mean, fuck Ralph, but also, I'm ready to learn.
Yeah, just listen. Go over to these guys here. They're the most experienced wizards. Go talk to them. They'll explain to you what's going on over there. And he's still eyeballing Leaf, and he's like, again, who are you? I've never seen you before. There's only so many of us surveillance managers.
What? I'm not a surveillance manager. Like I said, I was working down on the floor, and this wizard just walked up to me and said he was a new hire, and then I had to go through the hiring department to make sure that was right.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you're fucking
bureaucracy.
HR? Did they send HR up here to bring a fucking wizard?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
Wait, I mean, I'm sorry,
you
HR.
talked to- remember, you
Did
talked
they
to
actually
Ralph.
send your
And
nice
fuck
self
Ralph.
up here to guys? Stop swearing. HR is here.
No, everything. I'm not here for that. I'm here just to escort the employee and make sure that he finds the people he needs to find.
And I think I was told to make sure that I didn't go into any rooms I wasn't supposed to, sir. That's what I remember.
Are you talking to
Good-
the
good
wizard? Or
job.
are you talking
Yeah,
to the
just like
security
over my
guard?
shoulder. Like, no, over my shoulder, talking to the wizard and then listening to this conversation behind me. And not to go into any rooms I wasn't supposed to, sir. And then back to the wizard.
Razor, you have a skill check to place the item on the silver mirrors. So you guys are kind of chatting away, waiting for Razor to finish.
I do.
As he does this.
Yeah, I'm gonna use another Kenku recall. You know, I'm gonna fucking double down on this. I'm gonna fucking cast guidance on myself using a cantrip, and then using my Kenku recall, so I have a D4 plus advantage.
Oh, he about to
Okay.
pop off.
So advantage. Oh god, let's roll a D4 real quick. See what that makes that total to. 21 total.
Hell yeah. buddy.
That's good. So you're kind of looking, you're peeking around a corner, listening to these guys fucking talking shit, and you very skillfully place a little orb on there, and it sticks, and you see a little light glow from it as it sticks on there.
Alright,
And you
does this
successfully
surveillance
place
manager
it on there.
is he a wizard too, or is he just like a
No.
manager?
No. They're just they are they're just a middle management.
They have no
Wizards.
Alright.
magic.
So I think I'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, guess how many people attended the Wizard Lives Matter Radley the other day.
Jesus.
Are you really telling me a joke right now, guy?
Yeah, not a soul. Get it? Because wizards
You
don't
realize
have
we're
souls.
watching like 60 imp cams here right now. All right, fine. Throw it at me. Just do it.
Your job is very important too. I'm sorry. Well, I already told the joke.
Okay.
Not a
Well, I thought I was going to hear the joke. I don't know if it was going to be a new one.
What? Okay.
You're gonna get us canceled, but careful.
Hey, because Sparkle's touching is not enough.
Coming from
Yeah,
HR
we got
too.
unconsensual touch. We got stuff like an HR department being borderline here. You know what? The audience out
Always
there,
a borderline
insert your own racist
nightmare.
joke. Everyone's a little racist. Insert
Dude, I'm
your own joke.
always an HR nightmare.
You do got a performance check there, Leaf, for the joke.
All right. Performance. Oh,
Wow.
you gave me the thing, and then I clicked on the other thing. So sorry.
More things.
So yeah, they start laughing. The guards hear this. They walk over, and they hear this. Oh my god! Everybody's just like the crew are kind of chuckling, like trying not to laugh out loud because they have to stare at these fucking mirrors and they don't want to. But they're
I think at this point
are over there laughing.
Leaf will just go into a litany of wizard jokes, and at the same time, he's trying to he's positioning the mirror, like kind of behind his back, so that Ren can do his scrying thing, and on the mirror, like while we're in the room, because he still has to catch that spell, right?
He did complete that. He completed that before you told the joke. So Razor, if you'd like to take an opportunity now to try to leave or do something while they are all distracted by this joke, this is your chance.
Yeah, 100%. Guards are fucking distracted. It's time to move like the night again. This time I'm gonna use Nature's Veil again, my second use of that, to go invisible for 6 seconds again.
Okay.
So advantage because invisible. This will have a +10 to it. 26.
Okay.
36.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You slide out, and you are invisible. So you get to the hallway. You manage to book it and get to the elevator door. Now, we need to know if the elevator door is still open for you to go down. Mind you, the alarms only go off if it goes past the second floor going down. That's the only time the alarm goes off. So second floor up, there's no alarms. If it goes from the second floor down to the first or the basement, that's where the alarms are at. So you can take it back down to the second floor. But we need to know if the elevator door is still open. So we're going to need a luck roll from you.
Luck roll? Oh, God.
If this door is open. So, your invisibility will get you all the way to the elevator door. Okay, so he doesn't see you. So now we're going to need a luck roll from you. Let's see, do I have anything in here that would count as luck? No. All right, so we are just going to do D4.
Just roll a D4?
Evens, it's open. Odds, it's closed.
Fuck it, send it.
It's closed.
So, hear me out on this. Okay? Hear me out. I have a... Would we call that a failed ability check?
Yes.
Can I use a stress point for that? To re-roll it?
I will allow it. Even though it's a luck roll, yes, I will allow it. But you have to give it...
Push yourself to be luckier.
Yeah. Since this is a luck roll and not an ability check, you have to get... what were you planning on doing? Using it to re-roll?
Yeah, using it to re-roll the failed thing for the luck. Or vice versa, if you won't allow that. Using 3 stress points to use like a little flashback where just...
Yeah. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got.
So concerned that the door might be closed in some manner when he gets back, just like the way elevators work, they can't close if there's impediments.
Ooh.
Sliding an arrow down
that.
in the middle. Sliding like
just
an arrow down the middle. Yep, just to keep it open. And not like obvious open, just like it never closed.
Yeah, just cracked. Right.
And that way I can just slip
I
right
will
in.
allow... Yes, that is spectacular. Yes, I will allow it.
I have no stress points, but I am in the fucking door.
So So you get there,
Better not get any
and
more
the
tight
door is just
spots.
slightly open. You had a high stealth roll, so the guard was just kind of like leaning against the wall. I don't know. Is there equivalent to a cell phone in fucking D&D? I don't know. He's looking at something.
He's crying.
I mean,
Sending
you might have
stone.
been-
He's fucking with his own mini abacus. Just going back and forth.
He's on his.
Five
He has
and
a
five
sending
is
stone,
10.
and
10
he's on a
and
sending
10 is
stone. He's
30.
talking to
God
his
damn it! I
girlfriend.
fucked it up again.
Yeah, listen, I still got another 3 hours of my shift.
maybe he just heard Leaf's comedy night, going on.
You'll be-
and
you'll
wanted
be-
to listen in.
Oh man!
Are you going to be at my place when I get off? 3 hours? You are?
A fucking sending stone. He's
Yeah.
just talking to a rock. Oh shit!
Are you wearing the thing? Oh shit! So yeah, so you're able to get in that elevator and get down. I'm assuming you're going just down to the second floor from the kitchen, the count room where you guys started.
Yeah, he's just gonna get into a position where he can kind of like hold point and just like slowly just weave his way out as he can.
Right. I mean, do you want to sit in the elevator and go down, or do you want to
Yeah.
wait for Renner?
I'm
and...
assuming we got the walkie-talkies up. You guys gonna be long? I can get out if you're good.
No, we shouldn't be long.
Okay, I'll wait. Exactly.
Yeah, we'll go to Renner and Leaf then. So Renner, Razor got out. The goal was accomplished here. Renner did see the room, so he will be able to cast a scry spell by recognizing the room.
I thought you had to cast a spell in the room. So if all he needs to do is be in here,
He just needs to see the room. Yeah, because what the scry spell, you can cast it on a willing person or unwilling person, and you have to do success rolls, ability check rolls to see if it's successful. But if it's a location, it's an automatic success. So he saw but it has to be a place you've seen. So that's why he had to get up here with you to see it.
So I think Leaf, he'll tell his jokes. He's like, "Oh no,
You're muted.
Oh no,
Renner, you're muted. I saw the wow.
Sorry. Yeah, you just did well. That's exactly what I did. Because Renner does know the mission. There is a point in which he's like talking to Wizard, back to Leaf, talking to Wizard, back to Leaf, talking to Wizard, looking around the room like, wow, this place is huge.
Leaf doesn't fully trust that Renner is actually looking around the room. So he'd be like, after he's telling his jokes, he's gonna look. He's gonna be like, "Oh no, I forgot. It's an HR new hire thing." And he's gonna grab Renner's face and kind of moving it around. It's like, "Nope, we didn't do the eye check. I'm gonna have to take him back down for the eye check." As I'm moving his head around just to make sure that he's actually looking around the room. I'm sorry, I brought him up. I'm gonna have to go back down. He hasn't done his eye check yet.
This is a really weird way to look around rooms since you've got your hands over his ears. This is really strange, but I appreciate the direction.
Yeah, his eyes might be bad, which is for scrying is a problem. So if you don't see his
My eyes aren't bad.
He failed the eye check, but we got to go do that test. I'm sorry. HR coming through. I'm gonna guide him back out to the elevator.
All right, so you guys go out. You head the elevator. Razor's hiding in the elevator as you guys get there. And
as we're
what?
As we're on our way out, I just want to say the sentence. You know what would be really helpful in this room is if there was some sort of arcane eye, and I would like to use that to just like twiddle my fingers real quick and cast arcane eye in the room as we're heading out. This room is great.
But you say that out loud.
Huh? Yeah, that's how we cast spells.
You say that out loud.
That's how we cast spells.
Oh god.
That catches the attention of all the wizards.
Okay.
And they're like, what is this motherfucker doing? Is he trying to get canned on the first fucking day? What is going on? And the manager just turn around. The fuck are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to look.
Listen, Ralph hired you. Fuck that shit. You're fucking fired. And he does look at Leaf. Get him the fuck out of here now. Out of the casino before I call this down. Get him out.
No eye test. No eye test for you, young man. Let's go.
And all that's true, but nobody did anything to stop arcane eye being cast. Therefore, for the next hour, there is an eye in that room.
Well, no.
That is invisible to everyone in that room.
No, but they know you cast it. They don't have to see it to know it's there.
That's fine. They can know it's there, but they can choose to do whatever they want to afterwards, not knowing where it is or what to do
Sure.
about it.
Like every wizard in a room is casting Dispel Magic right now. To get rid of this.
Roll a luck roll, motherfucker. It's invisible.
Detect
There's a
magic
lot
is
of
a
wizards.
thing.
One of them are
Detect
bound to
magic
get
is
it.
like first level spell.
Yeah, you can. They can detect magic. It'll glow. They can just dispel.
Okay, fair fucks. Are they casting Dispel at normal level? Are they casting Dispel at normal level?
like
What
12
fucking level
wizards
do
in
I
there.
have them at?
Doesn't matter.
Like I did not plan on like worrying what level these fucking mages just sitting in a jury box were.
Totally
Um,
good.
They gotta be able to cast Scry. So that's
Roll for the
that's
level.
a fifth level. That's a fifth level spell.
Right,
So,
but what level would they have casted Dispel Magic at blindly?
well,
and
I would just say fifth level.
if they
That's
find
Scry's
it,
felt
they
level.
can remove it 100%. If they find it.
Detect magic is immediate.
One
There's,
second.
like,
One second.
It will glow.
One
There's,
second.
like,
One
there
second.
is no like
Let me just look.
like the mirror is gonna glow brightly, and this invisible arcane eye is gonna glow. This floaty glow. Just
Let me have a
float.
peek because I believe there may be some the verbiage of Arcane Eye might get through it.
I
One
love
second.
that your verbal components are I cast the spell name.
Yeah, again, he's illiterate. If it's not very, very, very clear, he can't do it.
Yes.
Let's see.
Literal name.
As this is going on, Razor's just in the elevator hearing this madness going in a runner voice. I knew he was an idiot.
Let me peek. Let me peek. Let me peek.
Jesus Christ.
So they cast detect magic at level 5,
Detect magic, can't
which
be
covers
upcast.
the whole room.
Detect magic can't be upcast.
It doesn't do anything when you upcast it, but you can use that slot if you want.
I mean, it's used at the end. I was about to say, at the end of the day, Arcane Eye is used.
So detect magic is an automatic.
You know
So
what?
it's
I
glowing.
think at this point, I have not found consensus. So, rule is rule. I've found people who have argued for literal paragraphs that detect magic can't, but I've also found folks who have argued in one sentence that detect magic can. So, you do you.
Do you?
That's
boo.
what I've done. That's the thing I've done. I've been fired because of it. That's what I've done.
You weren't even hired.
My job is done.
He doesn't know what his job is anymore.
Easy peasy.
Jeez.
Like,
There it is.
When you activate a scroll spell, do you just say, I read this scroll?
That's squirrel.
I mean, at the end of the day, the only magic that you guys have seen is Arcane Eye, and that has been twice, both in the manor setting and in this individual setting, of just going Arcane Eye, and the Arcane Eye popped out. So
But it was invisible, so we never actually saw you cast any magic.
correct. And then all of a sudden, everybody else cast the detect magic, and as this door is closing, you see 9 wizards just going fuck, 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 fuck. So you know I did something. You don't know what, but I announced Arcane Eye, and then a bunch of wizards freaked out.
So,
I mean,
I read both spells really quick, Arcane Eye and Detect Magic. Detect Magic clearly states visible object, and Arcane Eye is invisible. That's the one rule in there.
Okay.
well,
We
I'm
present
sure
this to you as DM. Do with that information as you will. I'm going to cast it twice because
If you
unfortunately,
sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
visible is a really important word.
Yeah, because Arcane Eye is invisible.
see-
so.
Yeah, but
You do what you want to.
either way,
Public
listen,
D4 roll.
the fact is they know they're going to be in there, like the exterminator crew is going to be in there with the fucking beep, 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 beep. They're going to be like scouring his room for the next few hours to try to fucking make sure this thing is cleansed from the area.
I mean, Leaf is a little annoyed with Ren that Ren did that, but also like super happy that he pissed off a bunch of wizards. That just
now I will say this: it lasts for an hour. So for the next hour, you're basically seeing all these people in this room trying to make sure they get rid of this fucking eye. That's what you see for the next hour.
Is there any additional information? Obviously, I've scanned the room. I've done the thing that has been required of me. Is there anything that I've been able to pick up? Is specifically in terms of like managers and potential shift changes and the screen I know
in that hour
that he was supposed to go to.
No, an hour wasn't a long enough time.
Okay.
For like shift changes, 8-hour shift if you want to go by that. There wasn't enough time for that. You do see, you kind of saw this there, that the crew members are the ones that are really looking at the cams. The manager's he's looking at it, but he's also looking at everything else and make sure everything else is kosher as well. So the two crew members are the ones that are looking at it the longest to make sure they see everything that's happening.
Yeah, and as an action, I can continue to move at 30 feet. So as they're focusing on one part of the room that's getting close to me,
he's moving. Playing keep away. Keep away.
Exactly. It's Monkey in the middle, but the shittiest version.
All right. So I'm assuming you guys are heading downstairs.
Leaf, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to get fired. I just thought that it might be worth our time to have an extra look. And if that's not the case, then I'm sorry.
I'm gonna psychic whisper. I'm not gonna say any of this out loud. Stop talking out loud. And it's good that you got fired. You weren't actually hired in the first place. This was all a ruse. So it's fine. It gave us an excuse to leave, which is what we wanted to do.
Yeah. So you guys can leave easily.
God damn it.
You still need to stealth your way out of the count room and the security checkpoint. So we'll do one last stealth check from you.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my last Kenku recall to give myself advantage. And has this all been within that same hour period, I take it?
Yeah. This was not this. Yeah, you guys you were in and out.
34.
Yeah. So you're able to go around tables and that count room, whatever, go around. You kind of went between the legs of like some of the co-workers there under the other table, and then popped out from under this table here and went out the door. So yeah, you're able to make it out. So,
and that's how you play a fucking Ranger, boys.
You guys successfully complete that, and we're going back to the planning. And this is when Dust leans forward. He's like, "So remember,
well,
I mentioned."
While those guys were in there doing all that stuff, like Sparkles was dressed up as a waitress trying to get like information from all the guards and trying to like smooth them and pickpocket them. So what would I do to see what I was able to manage to get while they were in there?
I mean, pickpocketing, or what's your main goal? Pickpocketing?
My main goal is to try to see if I can get, like they're saying how they need like codes and stuff to get into places and out of places. So I'm like going up to like the security guard, smooching them, giving them drinks, feeling them up a little bit, trying to see if they got any kind of papers or any kind of like codes on them.
Yeah, I mean they have the codes, but like we talked about earlier, the codes change every 20 minutes. That's why he gets the new set of codes constantly. So the codes are constantly changing. So whatever codes they have is just for the next 20 minutes, if there's any of them that have it. But go ahead and do a we'll do a perception check. 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, so you do overhear one thing, no details, but you overheard them talking about how Viridian, while the vault and the casinos are important to him, he does have something like in his office that's precious to him. They don't mention if it being of value or anything like that, just that it's something very precious to him that he has in his office. And that's all you've heard.
Okay. So I'm going to head back with the rest of them.
Yeah. So, well, again, we're rewinding back to the planning stage. Where you guys were talking about all this, and this is when Dust leans forward and Or actually, no, it's this day now. It's the evening of this same night you guys did all this stuff. And Dust is like, so there were things we haven't talked about yet. I remember earlier I mentioned the scrying spells that we need to cast. I have a way around that too. The Academy of Arcane Sciences has a warehouse where prototype spell scrolls are being housed. These scrolls of scrying last up to 24 hours, so they will work for a good while. We probably need one or two. One would probably be enough just to get us through the heist. That's all we really need. So we need to get into the Academy of Arcane Sciences warehouse. Leaf, you will be leading this smash and grab. Take the team with you and get those scrolls. I have some other business that I need to attend to.
Everyone?
Yes, all of you.
If it's an academy, I might be able
Alright.
to use the college that I came from to get us in.
You have college credentials, like a student badge.
I mean, I don't
Actually,
have
is
a
Renner
piece.
from
I don't have a piece of paper,
same place?
but I think if I said where I came from, then maybe they would
Just
be
let us in?
interested in letting me in.
No, just let you in or let us all in.
Well,
No,
hopefully
it's-
all
it's-
my friends too, because I could say that you guys are from there.
Because I so look like a college student.
Do I?
It's-
Do you think that I look like
Renner.
a college student?
It's closed. It's just the security guards there.
Ooh.
I'll still
something to
talk.
Fill up.
You could say you forgot your school books.
Well, you're going to the warehouse. And Leaf, you got a little instruction there in the chat.
Maybe you forgot to buy your school books.
Okay.
Class starts
I mean, do you want me to do that?
And the warehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now, or-
you can roll. Yeah, role play. Yeah,
On the side.
Secret Dust tells you guys. She kind of turns and she leaves while you guys are planning to go to warehouse. And yeah,
Man, I hope I
can
could do
RP
something
that out.
much more fun this time. You know, I have thieves' tools. I can at least break in.
Leaf is gonna. Psychic
Oh,
whisper.
I have an
into
idea.
and be like,
What if I go running? Do we know where the security's
should
at?
follow
We
her.
could scout them out. We could find a security, and I'll go running.
hold on, one at a time.
To
Let
Razor.
Leaf finish his thought.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead, Leaf.
Let Lee finish his thought. Okay.
I thought.
Bye. And her cam goes out right then. Out.
I am so sorry, guys. I've been having trouble with my camera all night. It's a nightmare. It keeps cutting
No,
off,
no,
and I
it's
can't
okay.
hear you guys
It
talking.
happens.
It's
It happens
sorry.
at
Not
the
a
best time
problem.
every time.
It actually
hey,
happens
let
to
Lee
Dylan
finish
all the
his
time.
sentence.
There was a
Okay,
lot
cool.
of times. There was a lot of times where Dylan with DVDO for some reason had issues, and he'll be like, blah, 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 static. We're like, Dylan, stop. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, wait, are you guys talking? I can't
Don't
hear
you
nobody.
tell my secrets to the new folks. That's not allowed.
All right, so Leaf, you were saying something to Razor.
Okay, so I'm in sync now. Yes, I was doing the second connection. I think you should follow her.
Who are we following?
To Razor,
Me?
right? No, only
Like
to
he's
Razor.
talking to
Yes,
Razor.
Razor.
Yeah. Shut up, Sparkle.
Only-
This is Razor's time.
This is a private DM.
I just gotta. Hey, you up?
I'll meet you at the warehouse. But I
Razor's gonna.
want to know where she goes.
This is different day, so I'm assuming my shit's all reset. So I'm just gonna fucking.
Yeah, this is the evening of what you guys just did in the surveillance room. So it's the night
Oh.
before the heist. And
Hey, fuck it, I
so
got
this
her
is the
pass without a
evening.
trace. Pass without
Mhm.
Razor. Pass without a trace blends into the night as the Night Raven soars again.
Before Sparkles leaves, I would have just when hearing the phrase "thieves' tools" as blatant and obtuse as what Renor speaks, Renor would walk over to Sparkles and just be like, I don't know if it would be of any assistance to you, but I also know how to use thieves' tools, and if you could use, I don't know, a partner, then I can maybe help.
Yeah, Yeah, let me think on that. And she just walks
Does
away.
this help? And he casts invisibility on himself. Disappears in front of you.
Do you yell,
and
I'm
for
invisible now as you do it?
Yeah, he very much just goes, does this help? Invisibility!
Hold on a second. Bryce, to clarify, like I said, this is the same night of what you guys just did. So everything, all the abilities you used up, this is the same day.
Yeah. So I'm still going to use
so-
Path Without a Trace.
Right. And if Renard used invisibility, you better take off that spell slot because you just used it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Renard's a fucking wizard. I got spell slots for
Yes.
eons, buddy.
I know. Which is why use up them fucking resources, motherfucker.
Sparkle said just think about it and walked away even after he said visibility, and she just walks away.
But since Leaf just said he had to take a pee break, let's take a pee break.
Okay.
And then we will come back so everyone can take those peas. We'll be back.
Bye!
Can I just say this before we come back to intermission? And it's only that if Tiny is Marie,
I'm already back, by the way.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I honestly
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
fucking care. If Tiny
Yeah,
is
fine. Go ahead.
Marie most days, I feel like Sparkles somehow, despite the name, is Marie at the shop.
This is Marie at work. Yeah, no,
This
Sparkles is Marie at
work.
work.
This is Marie at work versus Marie at home that I've
Yes,
experienced
yes,
thus far.
yes.
And
You know
honestly,
what's
like,
so funny?
there's so much insight that I'm happy to have because I know that this has to be these two things.
Which is why I'm glad I'm the husband and not the coworker. Because you see, it's
Yeah, you've given me many
Tiny is much more
interesting
fun.
stories through which I would be scared of Sparkles, but Tiny, obviously, it's just like, all right, hold on, sit down, stay there, goodbye. And whereas with Sparkles, it's just like, I'm sorry.
You say that, and I say I'm an HR nightmare, and I have a really bad habit of poking when I get irritated. And so when my coworkers irritate me too much, I take out my fingers of steel and I just start jabbing to get them to leave me alone and go fuck away.
That
Yeah, I
went
think
in
we're
a
back
very
on stream.
different
Let's
direction
get
than
this
I was
rolling here,
expecting,
guys.
but I'm happy that's the direction it went to.
all right. Come on, let's go. We don't
I just
have a
took
lot
out
of
my
time.
fingers of steel and started inserting, and I don't
All
want to
right.
hear anything after that. I don't want to know anything after that.
Yes, shut up, you two.
Razor, you are following Secret Dust, and she is in the restaurant, and Viridian is sitting there having dinner. And you see Secret Dust kind of come up the stairs, and you follow her up. So we got to do a little stealth check to make sure you can keep yourself hidden while you're up there.
And I'm going to use guidance on this, my cantrip. So straight roll plus a d4 plus 10. Oh, shit, I can add a d4. Now it's letting me do it. Plus 10. I think this works. Normal. Cool.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of like meld in with all the people at the restaurant and sit down like you're eating, but you're still within earshot of everything, and you can kind of see what's going on. So you see Secret Dust saunter up, and she walks up to the table, and Viridian looks up at her, and he just kind of leans back, smiling, and you see her. You can't hear exactly right now because it was getting kind of loud in there, but you see her kind of waving a finger, and her tail is going kind of crazy. And it gets really loud at this point. People are talking, so you can't hear what she's saying, but you can see the animation in her body. And she starts yelling at him, and she sits down, and she's leaning forward, and she's yelling, she's pointing, and she stands up, and you see her pound her fists on the table. And you hear because she screams aloud, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And right when she says that, you see him point, and two guards grab her and pull her off. And you hear her say, "Escort Miss Dust off the premises." And she's like, "I can see myself out." And you hear Viridian talk to his one of his guards, and he's like, "Put her on the blacklist of all the casinos."
Okay.
So you now know that Secret Dust is blacklisted at the casinos. And what blacklisted means is every eye, every imp, every guard is going to be on the lookout for her. She cannot enter the casinos without getting kicked out.
If I still have the group chat up, I'm going to relay this back to Leaf. Secret Dust burns. Secret Dust is burned. She's blacklisted. Roger,
Was
Roger.
this part of a plan?
I'm not relaying that to everyone. I'm just taking that from
This is me
Razor
to Leaf.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
just gonna be like, that's unfortunate. Copy.
Oh, so we don't know.
Not yet.
No,
Dang, sneaky snakes.
not yet. So all of you are just arriving at the warehouse while Razor is sending this message to Leaf. The door is locked. So yes, tiny, fuck, Sparkles. If you would like to be the one to try to,
Yes, she goes up to the door. She feels
I sent you the,
wrong by the lock. getting a good idea of what kind of lock this is so she can work her magic on it. She takes her time.
Click!
Oh.
You hear the satisfactory sound of the door unlock easily. Simple door, simple lock. And you are able to get in. The sun is going down. It is dark out, and you guys are going in. There's only a few torches here and there. It's a big building. So you have to find your way through to get to the warehouse. It takes about 5-10 minutes. Were you guys going to do anything on the way there? Or not? If not, it takes you about 5-10 minutes. You guys find the warehouse.
I think I'm constantly corralling everyone. Like, no. Focus. We have one thing to do here.
Oh yeah, because Sparkle. So anytime she sees anything shiny, she's always trying to go over there to grab it and pocket it.
Who knows what Renner's up to, but I'm sure he needs to be corralled too.
Just as you guys walk in, you're confronted by 2 guards. Halt! And they immediately pull their swords. Combat time.
I take it I'm not involved on that.
No, you're not here yet. You're on your way. You already said you're on your way.
Yep.
At this point, I would say 2 rounds. 3 rounds. Sorry, 3 rounds for you to get there.
3 rounds? Cool. I'll just play over here and twiddle my thumbs. Lunga, you hit me where it hurts worse by min-maxing.
Yep. Have you? You guys know Lilu and Runner. I know you know how to. I know Dylan knows how to do it. Lilu, you know how to do the combat.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I wasn't
Roll
sure
initiative.
if I was passed without a tracing with those guys. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, no, you guys came in. This wasn't even a stealth situation. You guys walk into the warehouse and they were standing right there. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Would they have seen us coming, or just after we opened the door?
You guys once you guys opened the door and walked into the warehouse, it's brightly lit in here, and they're watching the doors and they saw you guys come in.
Can I scream at the top of my lungs?
No.
You certainly can. I mean,
And say
screaming is
these
a free
crazy
action.
guys are following me. I've been trying to get away from them. Thank God you're here.
Oh, I fucking love that. I love that so much.
Step away from the lady. They are not
I'm gonna
attacking
run
you.
over and grab their arm and like just shiver.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, she switched sides, guys.
That
that
actually
was a free.
works
That was
for
a free
me.
action. But yeah, Sparkles, your turn first.
All right, I'm going to
Step
sneak-
between both of them.
Yeah, that works for me because then I'm going to go ahead and hold on. What the fuck? Oh, because of how you have it. Okay, so
Don't kill them. Too much heat.
they're in my way and they're causing a problem, and it's the most action I've seen in a while. So this is the only kind of action you guys are letting me see. So she's gonna have a little bit of fun. And
You've done a few things. What are you talking about?
You still let her hook up with Viridian. This is all your fault.
So I'm going to take out my 2 daggers that I have hidden in my back pockets.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
Clicky the buttons while
two-weapon-
you're talking.
I'm going to do 2-weapon hand fighting. I'm going to attack and slash, and then I'm also going to, since I'm the first, and do I get to use sneak action on him because of this?
Sneak attack? Yeah,
Yeah.
you automatically if you're within 5 feet isn't it Bryce? Yeah, it's 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, if ally's within 5 feet and you hit him, you get the sneak attack damage, so you'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
only
mean,
get
the one
sneak
she's
attack
attacking,
once.
she has an advantage anyway because of it. So yeah, but flanking, but
Okay.
Yeah, you got a bunch of shit going for you. You'll have sneak attack.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different.
yeah, but if
ways
you have if you have 2 attacks, but you only can use 1 sneak attack. You can't use the sneak attack for each.
Yeah, sneak attack will only be on 1 attack.
Right.
Yeah, there's just regular damage.
This is plus 66.
By the way, she's hitting the one that you're holding on to, Lila. Just so you know.
going to hit him again. Attack.
You like gutted him the first one. You missed the second one. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And then I'm going to move up here so somebody else can get advantage. And that's the end of my turn.
Did you use your sneak attack damage on the first
Yeah, I
one?
did. Yeah, I did my first one. That's why I got it.
Gotcha.
I mean, he's badly injured now.
Yeah, Leaf. While you're walking up, by the way, the uninjured veteran looks at his friend. Johnny, holy shit! They're fucking you up! I'm gonna don't do it, man, don't do it. But I think I have to. Okay, go ahead, Leaf.
And again, like psychically, I'd be like, it's too much heat if we kill them. And then like he's gonna, he'll hold his hand and claws will appear, much longer than normal, and he'll just flick his wrist and basically fire the claws of his hand, and that's his psychic blades. He doesn't walk
Get him
around
a good
armed.
advantage spot, like up one.
I
Go
mean,
up
he's
one,
going
you can get advantage.
range. Sorry, he's going range to the same guy. You're actually
It's
right behind him now. I don't know if you're using flanking or not. I don't know how you guys run combat.
Yeah, flanking. We do have flanking. Yeah, flanking counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you move,
So I was gonna do it from where I'm standing now,
Mhm.
and you're opposite me, right?
I mean, well, you have to for flanking. You have to be in melee range of the whatever you're attacking.
oh, okay. So not for range.
Oh,
Not
okay.
for range. No.
Then I'll just steady aim for Leaf is, calm. He acts, assured, and so he's just gonna take his time and throw it out, and so that would be with advantage.
Hmm?
I'm pressing the roll of the thing. It's
What are you? Well, there's two ways you can do it. There's if you look at the top, there's that drop down menu above you. You can use that, or you can open your sheet and roll and hit the little D20 next to, or hit the icon next to whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah, I am hitting it. It's just not. It's not doing it. I had it. Let's try it. I'll try it over the other place.
He's not targeted. You got to target him.
Oh.
Alt click. Yeah, alt click which one you're attacking. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, the foundry I'm used to is less set up than yours.
I hope you're not shooting at the one that I'm holding on to.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Oh no! I was making friends.
We're gonna kill your friend.
No.
And it hits.
No.
Psychic
Alright.
blades fly out.
Just a rabbit scream.
And whoops. I was trying to click sneak attack.
We're definitely trying to kill your friend right now.
Oh no.
Okay, so that was the first attack, and if he's still up, he's gonna.
Yeah,
save.
the psychic blades go into his eyes. He's blinded. Ah! Ah! Then you hit him with the sneak attack. Ah! His leg gets cut off. He's hopping around on one leg. He can't.
But
he's screaming.
psychic damage. I'm not. He did cut off his leg with the psychic attack.
The sneak attack.
Right, but it came from the psychic weapon.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you tell me how it happened then.
Oh, is he down then, or is he?
I mean,
He's near death.
He's not dead yet. He is near death. He is fucked
Oh,
up.
near
okay.
death.
Well, I'm trying
wait.
not to kill him. I'm
We
trying
don't have to
do
kill
it.
him. I can modify their memories. We don't have to kill these guys.
I know, but we want them passed out, and that's what I'm going for with
Yeah.
the other.
Unconscious.
Okay.
As I try to throw more.
You cannot bonus action that because you used your bonus action for the steady aim.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, never mind. Then yeah, then I'm done.
That's fine. All right. Yeah. Well, as it happens, he's fucked up. He's dying. His buddy, Johnny, holy shit, Johnny, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, and he starts running the other way. I'm gonna do it, Johnny. I'm gonna do it. Don't do it, dude. I'm gonna do it. You see him pull out this little device, and he presses a button.
Oh no.
You hear like a cage unrolling. You just roar. And the Haracorn, yes, this is a homebrew creature, comes jumping out and engages in combat.
What the hell is a
Fuck, dude, why did you do that, dude? Fuck, I don't know, Johnny, I'm fucking terrified. Look at you, you're fucked up.
Oh no.
And that is the end of Leaf's turn. So it's Haracorn's turn.
Oh,
He rolls initiative. He's right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the veteran the one who ran off? Or
Huh?
we were on the veteran's turn, right?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Haracorn-
no, yeah.
So it would be on
Yeah,
Lido.
Okay, it's me now.
It was no, I mean it was an RP thing that he ran off. He could still be right there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the button he hit. But yeah, but it's still the Haracorn's turn. The almost dead veteran is after the Haracorn. So it's looking at Sparkles. And it claw attacks. So it lifts this hairy claw, slices fucking Sparkles with the claw. And that is the end of his turn. Now it's the injured veteran. He's looking at Lilu, who's still holding him. Dude, we need to go. If these guys are fucking with you, we need to. He's dying. By the way, he is like bleeding everywhere.
You've absolutely got to go. Come on, I'm gonna like start to go with him and like try to help him away.
So are you walking like towards the door with him or something?
Yeah,
Is that
because
what
I'm
you're
gonna
doing?
modify his memory and stabilize him and just like make this all go away.
All right, well, we'll say you have movement with him because you're walking with him.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Just trying to get him out of danger. I feel so bad.
he's not attacking. He's fucking dying. He's just thinks. But it is your turn now, so that could be your movement. Walking
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk with him. As I okay. I was gonna hold that monster, but you guys are on your own with the Haracorn. I'm sorry. So for now, I'm just going to. My plan is I want to modify his memory, but I'm gonna do it when I'm outside. I hope it's okay with you guys. So for now, I'm just gonna try and like walk with him calmly. But so I will use hold monster if I can do it subtly. Do I need to talk? I don't think he'll know what I'm like. He's like probably like half dead, right? Like he's not gonna know if I'm muttering a little hold monster spell under my breath, like singing a little like lullaby to the monster.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna wipe his memory later, anyways.
He is traumatized. He is traumatized right now, so I will say, yeah. He's
so I'm gonna sing
paying
like I'm
attention.
singing him a little song, but I'm actually singing a little song to like hold the monster. Like, oh, it's a sleepy, sweet time. It's okay, little guy. Just walk with him and like, we'll just leave them behind. The monster will take care of them. It'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. And I'm trying to like use hold monster on that beast.
Okay, you target it, and then you can
okay.
cast a spell.
Where is the? Oh wow, it's really big. Okay.
Yeah.
I touched it. Okay.
Alt click.
Alt click. Thank you. It's been a minute. There we go.
There you go.
Go, little guy, go.
It succeeded. It saved throw.
Oh, what? That's
But
strong.
you do have your stress.
I need that stress. You guys are on your own. I'm gonna save my stress for when I have to like get Viridian's attention again. I need both of those with my luck. That man's a robot.
It resets on a day, so you'll have it tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay,
Actually,
in that
hold
case-
on. No. The wisdom. I had the wrong modifier on his wisdom. 23 should not succeed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought
So
he was
he should
very
not have succeeded
wise.
that.
He's
Yeah.
such
No.
a smart ancient Haracorn.
He is not supposed to be that. Because I used a different creature as his base stats to create
Okay,
him,
cool.
and I was going to modify it, but I forgot. Yeah, he does not supposed to have that much wisdom. Yeah. So he doesn't succeed. So it works. So he's paralyzed, right?
Yeah, hold monster will paralyze a monster, so it makes a saving throw at the end of its turn.
Okay, so yeah, it is paralyzed.
That's it for me.
Is that the yeah, okay. Good hit at end turn.
Oh, thank you.
Renner.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Seeing the scene develop the way that it does, and seeing the Herringorn sort of like leap forward towards everyone and then stop and kind of dead fish. I will go at the one that is near death.
The one Lilu's
Who's
holding.
who's being?
She's walking.
And I will chill touch it.
No!
Fucking wizards.
He doesn't see you, by the way. He's blinded. You know, he just can't see shit. Bleeding everywhere.
I don't wish it. I'm trying to steer him away from you.
Cold as ice, and he's using chill touch.
I rolled.
By the way, I see this with literally
24
zero
possible
avarice.
Of 24
On Renner's
possible
part.
damage, I rolled 22.
Is Renner surprised at all, by the way? And you did kill him,
There's
so you need
there's
to,
a
like,
degree
roleplay
to
this.
which Renor is like looking at the rest of the party in the way that they're reacting, and like kind of sort of like a back and forth motion, and then looking at this Herringorn like pop up and then dead fish, and he's like, "Oh, okay, that's not as big of a deal as what I thought it was. So I'm going to take this spell and redirect it." And that's where it goes towards the near-death person. Not super sure what's going to happen when the chill touch happens, but again, as that individual just takes a spell and dies, there's the moment of like, I'm going to redirect it here, chill touch, and then sees that individual crumple, and it's just like.
Oh no.
He's saying this, by the way. He's walking with Lilu. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost.
No. Oh.
And with almost nothing available as a bonus action, that's my turn. I'm gonna take care of the one that Lulu was holding on, and that's where we end.
You're a bad man.
I didn't try to be a very bad
Yes.
person, but it
Yes.
just turned out that way, and I'm really sorry.
He is that person.
This veteran still holding the device is now kind of like backing away because he's trying to get away from the
Wait,
Herringorn
do
and away from you
I
guys.
get an opportunity then?
Yeah.
No
Opportunity
advantage
attack,
and no sneak attack because no one else is
Right.
within
Yep.
range.
That just plain on hit.
Just
Gotcha.
right.
Standard.
Oh, let me put the right music down here.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you hit him as he's running away. Fuck. Still gripping onto the device, running the fuck away. Get it out of the range of this fucking thing. That's the end of his turn. Razor, you can do a acrobatics check. See if you can jump over buildings or things or rooftops or whatever to try to get there faster as a shortcut.
Acrobatics, amazing. Normal roll. 26.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you managed to like Batman your way over these rooftops and shit.
Batman, you're
Um,
right.
I am the Raven.
Yes, exactly. Darkwing Duck. And you get there and you manage to get to the door so you can be added and roll for initiative and you will be in the next round.
Normal initiative. I rolled a nat one.
Yes,
for a
you did.
total, but I'd like to point out I'm still faster than Renner with a nat one.
So yeah, you run into the warehouse, you run in, and you kind of skid to a halt as you see this gigantic fucking hericorn in front of everybody. You see a dead guard at Lilo's feet and her crying, basically, over his dead guard.
Petting his hair,
I see.
whispering nice things to him.
I see. It's time for the night to strike.
Night to strike.
Sparkles.
Is he still prone? Is this guy still prone?
Yes, he's paralyzed.
Okay, so I get sneak attack and I get advantage.
And technically, this is gonna be an automatic critical too if you hit.
Yeah, because he's
Okay.
paralyzed.
Oh, this is gonna fuck.
Sweet. Let's do this then. Daggers. I love my daggers. Okay, that's advantage.
It hits.
Okay.
So make sure you do that as a critical with your sneak attack
Yeah.
is crit too.
Yeah, she didn't click. Yeah, click critical when you do the damage.
Okay.
Jesus, dice.
That is a lot of dice. 42 points of damage. She just.
My second advantage.
It misses. Second one misses.
I always miss my second one. This is so bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move. I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna move kind of over here.
It will get an opportunity attack if you move there.
I'm still within. Nope. Okay.
No.
Right here.
Yeah, there. Right.
Okay. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
paralyzed.
He's big.
You can't-
He's big, so I kind of forget.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, he's right. He is paralyzed. He can't do it anyway.
Okay. Come on, leave.
Leaf.
Okay. Let's just check movement. All right. So I think I'm gonna run over to the other side of this guy. Sorry. I think selection. Why is it stuck on?
Are you?
Measuring?
Oh, you're on measuring tool. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so I'll go over there, and I'm going to be looking at the guard, and I'll be like, that's running off. You need to stay and talk to our Herringon friend, or else the same thing might happen to you as happened to your friend. And then I'm going to attack this hair thing.
Okay.
Whatever this is.
Harrigan. Hericorn.
Hericorn. Yes. Okay.
Is our Harrigan related to this Hericorn by any chance? Is there any similarities?
We
All right.
both have really long ears.
Okay. Do I have advantage on this one?
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
paralyzed.
you're flanking. Yes,
So
and you
paralyzed.
are in
And it's
melee
paralyzed.
range, and he's paralyzed. Yeah. Either way, you have
awesome.
advantage.
Okay. And so that's a critical automatically.
Yeah, critically, automatically with a sneak attack, which is all psychic
Yes.
damage.
Actually,
Okay,
could we say that the Hericorn is also like me? Like it's an image of just like crying and like stuck because like I'm sad about this guy crying, and then Hericorn's like I want to attack and eat all these guys, and then he's like kind of depressed too. And it's like an eerie similarity.
Yeah, no. No. However, there is something coming. We'll get to that in a moment.
So that was 49, and so I kind of bonus action to try to talk to this guy into volunteering going to have his memory wiped.
Right. Well, that's fine because you're getting this perception check anyway because you started talking to him.
Oh.
I've had to sit here waiting for you to finish your turn. All right. So as you're talking to him, you notice he's still holding this device, right? And there's a couple buttons on there. One of the buttons is the one he hit that opened the cage, and then there's another button that he's holding onto, holding down on.
All right. Well, he's like a dead man switch.
Well, it's not. I mean, I wouldn't. You don't see that it's a dead man switch, but he's holding onto it like it's actively doing something.
Okay. So I've said that thing. I've tried to be intimidating as I no look swipe at this this monster and do 49 points of damage to it. And then I haven't used bonus action yet, so I guess I'll bonus action fling my claws at him, which are going to do an amazing amount of damage, but just as like to put a little oomph onto.
Yeah. Am I asking when are you trying? What is the goal with what you're swiping at him for? Is it just to hurt him, or is there a goal to what you're doing?
Yeah, like this is like a psychic attack, right? So I'm trying, like I'm talking to him.
Oh, you're still
also,
doing
like,
the hair? Okay, I thought you were doing it with the guard. You're doing it to the Heracorn.
No. The second the bonus attack is going towards the guard.
Oh, it is going towards the guard. Okay. So
Yeah.
like I said, yeah. So is there a goal, or are you just like swiping at him?
I'm missing him, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you had the Heracorn targeted still.
Oh well, I missed either way.
Yeah. 13. Let me check his AC. Yeah, you would have missed though.
Sorry.
Yeah. He's like, stop.
Don't quit it.
I mean, I don't want to kill you, my guy, but you know, if you run away, we might have to.
He looks at the Heracorn, looks at you. I think you got bigger problems on your hands.
I'm done. Yeah. So, did I press the enter button? Oh no.
I hit it for you. Okay, so now it's the Heracorn's turn. And he is going to attack Leaf now. Like, fuck this shit.
We have to make a saving throw. I don't know if this.
Oh yeah, wait, he's paralyzed, so I got to do the wisdom saving throw, right? Okay, and succeed. That was what was this? What was the DC on that?
Leo, what's your save DC?
My save DC, 1 second.
I rolled 21.
Yeah, I don't think it's that high.
It's
It's
not.
15. Her spell DC is 15.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I couldn't find it on there.
Yeah, it's at the when you pull up your sheet, when you go to the spell book, it's at the very bottom of the sheet. So spell DC and your attack modifier.
Oh, okay. Thank you. 15.
Okay, so yeah, so he is no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
That takes his action though, doesn't it? Or does it not?
Let me see for hold monster.
Let me read it.
On a success, the spell ends on the target, but it doesn't say anything else.
At the end of each of its turn, it can make another wisdom saving throw. So it takes its turn to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Good point. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, so that is the end of his turn. Lilu.
Shoot.
Cast it again.
What? Cast it. But I want to spare the dying.
Do
He's
it.
dying in my arms.
It's your.
Why do I always have players that do this? My wife tries to save fucking dead people all the time.
There's like a
Hey,
blood
Sparkle's
splatter
trying to
next
kill.
you.
Sparkle's the
Like,
reason
not
why he was
I'm not talking
dying.
about teammates. I'm talking about like NPCs and
He
things
tried
that
to-
people are fighting and shit.
Are you gonna put back together the shattered little ice cube pieces from the chill touch?
Oh, they died.
That was perfect timing, too. As she disappears because she can't get her way.
I can help him.
There
Bring
she
him
is.
back.
She's back.
Can I spare
She's
the
back.
dying, like stabilize him, or is he just in pieces now?
I usually
Oh
try
shoot!
to keep
I can't hear.
monsters dead.
Ah!
You can't
One
hear me?
sec.
They're dead.
My wife's like, they're dead because she's like, I never let her do it. So she's like, no one else is doing it. God damn it.
Okay.
Hey, no,
We're back.
no, I got to save the kids. Tiny
Yeah,
got
she
to
did
save
get to
the
say the
kids.
kids. But they were innocents. Usually with monsters, unless there's a specific important reason, other than you feel bad, to bring them back, No. Like there's like information like, oh, we need information. It was important information. Then I will say, okay, I'll.
This is going to be a coming of age moment. I'm just saying, Leland's really learning a lot about the world right now.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I will say
And
this.
she's in with
you
this
try.
group? Oh, geez.
You can, RP try. You don't have to use a resource. You RP try, and it's just you realize you can't. He's too far gone.
Okay.
That psychic. His mind was destroyed before Renner destroyed his body. From Leaf.
And you remember that they called Sparkles the young one.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just what's the status on this veteran guy? Like, what's he doing right now?
He was backing away. He's not engaging. He's holding on to that device. You don't see. Leaf hasn't told anyone, but he saw him holding a device and holding on to the button. He has a device still in his hand, and he's backing away. He's not engaging in the fight. He's letting the Heracorn do the work.
Okay, am I within 30 feet of him?
You can measure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually just. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna suggest to him because this could get worse. I think maybe I don't know. It looks like there's buttons on that thing. Can I suggest that he just drops that thing? He doesn't want to be here. Just go home, go to bed, forget this happened.
I will do this.
Okay.
You know he's holding the device, but you don't know if it's doing anything.
I don't want to take any chances.
So I would say as a bonus action, you do a perception check.
Okay.
To see if it's important enough in your mind for him to drop this.
It is. Okay, so normal.
If you pass a perception check.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Yes, that's good enough. So yeah, you realize he's holding onto this thing pretty tightly after he's opened the cage. And there shouldn't be any reason why. So yeah, you can go ahead and use your action for the suggestion.
Go home, go to bed. Forget you saw us. And then I roll for that, right? Do I have to target him?
Target him. Suggestion, yeah.
So it'll be a wisdom save on that deuce.
Yeah. If you target him and do it, it should automatically prompt me.
There he
for
is.
It. So target him and then cast it.
You have
right now you have the Heracorn targeted right now.
Everybody
So
forget all this happened. Okay.
There you go.
Good. Thank you. And standard roll. Cast spell at level. It just defaults to the low level, right?
Yeah.
It'll if it's in multiple levels, it'll prompt you what level you want to cast it at.
Okay.
If you can cast it at higher levels.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. Let me just see if I want to. No, I'm just gonna go with a lower level. Okay.
Oof. He still fails.
Okay.
A 3.
Good.
Holy shit.
Good. He's really dumb. That's good.
So what do you say to him? Again, say if you
Put the control down. Go home. Go to sleep. Forget you saw us.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, man.
You don't.
And he drops the remote, and you see him book as he takes off as far as he can. As soon as he does that, he drops the device, and you see the Heracorn who's snarling and growling.
No.
All of a sudden, it's softened. Its eyes get real big, and it just kind of lays down, starts licking its paw.
Oh.
And it's no longer attacking you guys.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Can I charm it? Now we're not fighting.
Well, I have a turn after you, and I'm gonna turn right now. There's something that can happen.
Okay.
I mean, you can certainly try. I just. Are you taking this back to the hotel? I mean, what are you doing with this
I'm gonna ride it out of here. It's my new pet. I love it.
What are we here to
It's
get?
not very
Can we get what
discreet.
we're supposed to get and get out of here?
Since my turn was next, can I do something?
Yeah. Sorry, but she
Because-
figured it out. So
Because I've got a longbow with 80 feet, and that dude's running, and he's not getting away.
No.
yeah, go ahead.
No. We're out of combat.
I don't care. I have the Dread Ambusher feat, so I have 3 attacks and
Oh,
bonus action.
I forgot to mention this. This was a special thing I was going to do for no one's gotten it yet, so it hasn't happened yet. A nat 20 is an insta kill for these low level darts.
Don't.
So first thing, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. So my attacks will do an extra d6. Cool. And then I'm just gonna start launching arrows at this dude.
Okay, do it.
So I'm gonna have 3 attacks because it's a Dread Ambusher, so I get an extra 1 on the first round of combat for myself.
Oh my god! Right after I say it, he gets a nat fucking 20?
That's a kill.
You just see him like taking the complete fact you let this guy run away. He sees everything go on. Dude makes it 80 feet. He's like, no witnesses. Back of the head, straight through the spinal column. Dude drops.
Just feels like the movies where a guy's running away, and it's just like.
He was gonna
Kill.
forget everything.
You can't have witnesses.
He didn't witness and he forgot. And
It doesn't matter
The
now.
timing could not have been any better.
You're gonna grow up fast, sweetheart.
I'm gonna become a
Hanging out.
paladin after this.
You're gonna grow up fast hanging with us.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Fully
mention.
sobbing.
Most of them are murder hobos. Crowy, just so you know.
Hey, Tiny is not a murder hobo.
I said most of them. Hope is literally exploded. How many people with fucking the cut? Which one? What's the fucking thing? The spell you do with the fucking little cuts. The
Inflict wounds.
Thousand.
inflict wounds. Thank you.
Yes, I explode people that
Yes.
inflict wounds. That's
She has
awesome.
literally exploded people. Insta kill
Okay,
with
guys.
inflict wounds. So yeah,
Okay, guys, we're on a time.
if you want to try to charm it,
I do.
you
Thank
can.
you. Especially now.
Again, just keep in mind, in here it's fine. I don't know what you're gonna do with it once you leave here.
Yeah.
Or how well that's gonna work in Port Haven as you're walking through the streets of Port Haven with this thing.
I'm gonna set him free.
I think you need an animal handling
Okay.
check for that, which is
I just charmed the monster.
I think
think I have that
Doesn't
too,
it
but I don't think that's
doesn't
how
it
it
prompt it? It should prompt a saving throw to charm it, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Here you go.
I'm gonna walk
Okay.
over. Leaf is gonna walk over and pick up the remote and be like, "We are not taking this home.
I'm taking
Don't
it.
make me press this button."
He
Well, then we'll
failed.
have to keep fighting
He
it, and then
failed.
I'll have to kill
He's my
it.
friend
He
now.
failed.
He's my friend.
We are not taking this home. I will press
He's
this
coming
button
with me
and we'll have
everywhere.
to
I
kill
love
it.
him. He's my
This
best friend now.
gigantic bunny scoots forward to the smaller bunny and just leans its head out of her.
This gigantic, is it a bunny? It's an evil bunny.
Yeah. No,
It's
he's
a
not evil.
haricorn,
He's my
yes.
friend.
It's an evil bunny. You
I'm
are
on his
becoming
back.
friends with an evil bunny.
He's very good
To be
now.
fair, it was like a shot collar. The guy was doing it to make
Yeah,
it
it's
enraged
not.
once
He's
he let
not
go
the
of the thing.
problem.
I
Bunnies
am
don't
going to have to
kill.
start
Shock
making
collars
bard jokes
on
instead of
bunnies
wizard
kill.
jokes.
Can I start looking for these scrolls while you're all up in this madness?
Yeah, let's get what we can
Hey,
here for.
at least she wasn't trying to seduce a dragon, guys. Just you know, that cliche didn't happen. Okay. So
Sprawled on the back of the bunny, just it's like
Yeah.
pin up poses.
and the best is it's a bunny. It's 2 bunnies. It's 2
It's
fucking
great.
bunnies.
It's so cute.
Anyway, so you're here to find the scrolls. You see boxes and stuff everywhere. Yeah, you guys can just search around. I'm not gonna say it's difficult to find. You do find a small lock box. It is locked. Sparkles, if you want to try to unlock
Yep.
the box.
Sleight of hand. Working on unlocking shit right now. 22.
I
Yeah,
can get
that
the
definitely.
help
Yeah, it was
action.
just a lock. Yeah, it was a lockbox. You're able to open it, and you see the scrolls within there, and they're marked. They're like they got like a little tag for the non-magic people. It's got a little tag that says "Scrying Scroll." Yeah,
So helpful.
the inventory people, not all magicians. They need to.
That's great.
Be able to recognize it.
Love it.
It's like those little tags you see at, like the Goodwill, right? Just a string with a little white piece of cardboard. It is right on it. So yeah, you guys find the scrolls. And was there anything else you guys want to do before we move on? And it is getting late. And I know Bryce only has like a half hour left.
Are there any equivalent of security cameras in here?
No.
I think I would look around for that. Just make sure that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I find any weapons or anything useful.
Okay.
Razor is
Perception
hiding the bodies. Like Razor is not letting the bodies out. He's like,
Is that insight or perception? Right, perception.
Perception.
Razor has stashed the bodies.
Yeah, you find a whole bunch of magical items. They're mostly scrolls, paper, books, tomes. There's not any kind of weapons or anything that you would find handy.
Hey, wizard dude, come over here. I found shit you might be able to use.
I would be really interested in that. Let's look at that together.
Sparkles is trying to read to him to see if she can move this along. Is there anything in this stuff that we can use?
Renner.
She's kind of figured. Sparkles already figured out he's kind of an idiot.
Give me 3 spell scrolls you would like from best to worst, and then you'll roll to see if you get one of them.
Ooh, that's really hard.
Wish.
Yeah, we'll start with wish. And then
Wow,
we'll,
really, Bryce?
wish. Why not?
That's
Really,
so
Bryce?
in character.
If you really want to
Amazing.
annoy, just drive Leaf nuts. Simulacrum.
Is there like a tooth fairy spell? Other nice things?
Oh,
No, let's
Again,
go.
don't give me 3. Don't give me 3 like ultimate spells. Like, give me like one you'd really like, one you'd kind of like, and one it's like, yeah, it'd be okay if I get it. So
Renner would want create cake for sure.
So I think because of the level that Renor is at right now, I think homunculus is number 1. Number 2 is
Hopefully stuff that will help us.
can I ask how a wizard with 20 intelligence can't fucking read? I just noticed that now.
It's not that.
let it
he's just so
set.
smart.
It's
He's-
really what I think is the best thing is let it ferment. Let it just breathe.
That he's faking it.
His wisdom's not so great, so maybe he was just not wise enough to learn it. He's like, I don't really need
Maybe
it.
he's got
His
dyslexia.
intelligence
He's smart
comes
enough
from-
to learn how to read.
His intelligence
He's just
comes
too
from
dumb
places
to
that
realize
don't
its importance.
necessarily connect the language. So he's
Or he's
super
faking
fucking
it.
smart, or he could be faking it, or he's super smart, but just in his own weird kind
He's
of
a savant.
Like, can you loop around? Like, if you go like off the bottom of intelligence, does it loop back up to 20?
That's a
Going
really good
down?
question. That's a really good question. Yeah, the best thing that I can say to you, because there are people who are watching, and that is maybe. And you have to deal with that information and have fun with it.
Anyway,
Back to spells.
spell scrolls. Let's get you guys out of this warehouse.
Done your spells.
Yeah,
I know for sure homunculus. I don't know the other 2 in terms of the rest of the roles. Give me some time to sit on that.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So we'll
When
say
we
you
come back,
found a scroll, you
hopefully
looked at it, and once you think about it, we'll do the roll, and that's the scroll
Mhm.
you took. So yeah. So you guys are out of here, and that is the end of the night. Now it's the next day, but I don't think there's enough time left to finish.
No.
It's a half hour left or so that Bryce has, and I think we need at least an hour.
So long rest,
I don't
everyone,
know.
and start new.
Well, Well, here's the thing: we can't play Friday because we got to start Rise of Team on. I don't know if there's a day that all of you can reconvene to do just like a last hour and a half to finish this.
I'm flexible.
I'm flexible-ish.
Dylan and Bryce, I think, are the 2 that have the most complicated schedules. I'm not sure about CW how yours looks.
I'm flexible-ish.
I'm on vacation until next Friday, so between now and then, I'm very flexible. And then afterwards, it gets very messy
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I also have kids.
Well, here's my idea. Am I the only one who needs to leave early? Because I got a thing I can do. I'm the
No,
only-
I need to wrap it up because I've got stuff tomorrow morning
Okay.
too. But
So multiple.
What about tomorrow?
works for me.
I think Dylan is complicated on Saturdays, and don't you do stuff with your kid on
I
Saturdays
run
too,
I
Bryce?
run my D&D game on Saturdays.
Oh, okay, right.
So
Well, Tuesday and Friday. Then there's
cool
Monday.
thing. Mickey just sent a message saying, "I'm cool not starting." What's that? It went away. She said she's cool not starting Rise of Tiamat next week. But then we have
Yeah, but we gotta also wonder if Arcane is cool because Arcane is still part of it.
I feel like we ended here and then just fucking leave it on a hyphen up. They make it up, but what's next? Boom. We never finished fucking Coco's one shot. Who knows?
That was kind of a weird thing, though. That's why.
Yeah, everything's weird in D&D though.
So
let me ask Arcane.
Or we can just leave it on. You guys will decide on Discord, and Dad will let me know what's going on. All right, Daddy.
That works for me.
Yeah, you don't have to stay, babe, because I can
Good night.
murmur your ear in
Have
bed to
sweet
tell you what's
tequila
going
dreams.
It was nice to meet everyone. Thanks for.
Yeah, it was
very
fun
nice
playing
to
with
meet
you
you.
guys. I would definitely.
And since we're still
Yeah, well,
streaming,
let me end the stream here. Hopefully, we will be able to find a day to return to finish this if anyone's watching. But yeah, so we will try to get this done. There's really not that much left, but it's just too much for tonight.
we
It
can
wasn't like the last
Meridian,
one.
will
Where
they?
the
Won't
last
they?
one, it's like we needed like 4 days, 4 more sessions to finish it. This one's not like that. But yeah, so we're gonna
Still,
end the stream
not
here.
a
But thank you guys
one-shot.
for joining us. Until next time. So say we are.
Bye.